Cool. Okay. So, the last session, the first session, you guys were traveling around Kinos Hills. And you guys are, as you guys know, you are mercenaries. You're pretty much hired to remove any threats that are around Kinos. And that's your job. That's what you're hired to do. And when you encountered 2 scouts, you successfully killed them, and a guard named Nevitz. He actually was very impressed by your ability to do that. So he took you into South Kinos, and then he took you to Dewande, who's pretty much like the king, or he kind of runs the place in general. And it took a bit of convincing, but he was able. You convinced him to take you in, and then you guys ended up becoming the Rebellion of Kinos, and it's kind of like a higher form of the mercenary in the Kinos region. And this test that he wanted you to do was, there's this weird looking tree, and a lot of people have gone missing because of it. Just rumors kind of floating around, and you guys ended up finding it, and then you ended up kind of falling in. If I remember correctly, the rogue, he actually he built a fire and tried to actually set the tree on fire, and that caused an opening.
You totally skipped the 2 very soft and gentle, loving kittens we murdered.
The kittens?
Yeah. I mean, they were just there to play, obviously, because they didn't hurt us.
Oh,
but
the tigers. Oh, yeah, the tigers. Right, yeah. You guys killed tigers, and they didn't actually get... Yeah, sad boys, they weren't able to...
What a pair of pussies.
Yeah, they weren't actually able to impose any threat. I was hoping they would be able to, but...
They did literally nothing to us.
Can you turn your mic up? You're a bit quiet.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But now you guys are in the bit of the dungeon, and when you 3 fell in, Exile was kind of standing back, and he was very. I mean, that's just the nature of his character. He's very careful. He noticed that the hole that the party created, that they fell into, it was kind of closing up very slowly. But that's a good explanation as to why the place is so kind of obscure, very hard to find. Anybody who's gone into it, the hole closes up within minutes, or even seconds. And now you are in the pit of the dungeon. And if you guys remember correctly, you explored around here, and you ended up finding a bit of a hole. And you kicked some rock down there, and you heard this kind of loud roar.
We dropped a torch.
Yeah, you dropped a torch down there, and it ended up sounded like it kind of pissed something off. And then you ended up going over here, and then you collected what looked to be some kind of violet orb. And then it turns out to be a ring of stone, which allows the user to turn into a boulder, but if it's struck, it will break. The ring will break. So it'll kind of protect you for like a hit. And then you ended up going back over here, and this is where we ended. So then I have music here. Okay. So again, party finds a ring of stone after pushing stuff into a hole and hearing a large roar. What could that be? And then the adventurers press on. So what will the party do now?
Well, looks like we've explored all the back area. Might as well keep pressing forward. The hole above us isn't going to open on us.
Yeah, most of the food's up there anyways. I have rations, but Lord knows I hate eating those.
Yeah, your character likes to cook. And you should still have that temporary 5 HP gain.
Ah, thanks. I forgot to actually add.
Yeah,
Yeah, temporary 5 HP and temporary 1 strength.
that's correct. Yep.
I'm gonna pass the hooded lamp back over to him again, so that way he can hold on to it.
Okay.
Thank you. I take it and I hold it in my shield hand.
Okay.
And again, that is a 30-foot cone around you, and that is bright light, and 60 feet away that's dark light. Or
All right. I like how we're all just creeping up on the map here instead of letting Caleb be narrative about it.
So, you feel free to look around, make perception checks or anything.
What's over here in this lock?
Okay.
And I kind of point over towards this.
I point the hooded lamp over there, and I will roll perception, and Caleb can interpret it at once.
Okay. So you wanna roll around this area?
A whopping 12.
Whopping 12. You don't really see anything special, but over there you actually seen a torn body, and it looks somewhat fresh. And blood in that area around here, it's kind of spilled. Let me go ahead and draw that out.
So, do I see anything more with that 20?
Oh, you rolled a 20?
For perception. No, I rolled an 18 plus a 2.
Oh, are you over here
for
then?
Perception. No, I'm over here. I'm right here.
Oh, I mistaked.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
that is Exile.
Okay.
Exile's over there on his own.
Yeah, I was over here looking for traps.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, so you rolled. Okay, so you rolled perception as well. Okay. You don't find anything else what he did, but as you look around, you actually see a lever in this area right here.
Hey guys, lever over there.
This body looks torn apart. I don't know how it got that way, but I wonder if they're connected.
Yeah, and this body actually looks like a familiar face from Kinos. Just the way he was dressed, and it smells terrible. Like it's only about a day old, so it's not that. It's not so.
I think we found that missing god.
I'm gonna investigate the body. Okay. Solid 5.
Solid 5. You investigate the body, rummage through the pockets and everything. Unfortunately, you do not find anything besides about 5 gold. You can take it if you want.
I'll take the gold.
Okay.
Can I tell what kind of thing caused this?
No, but go ahead.
I rolled an 8, which is a 10 for investigation.
You want to investigate the body as well?
To see how he died.
Oh, so well, with that roll, I'll just say that you can just kind of assume that somebody was accidentally setting, like maybe you made a campfire or something, and kind of suffered the same fate that you guys did, except it was probably by accident. This body looks kind of like a peasant. Definitely not suited for combat. Let's just say that. But something may have come from the other side, or something, and killed it. So there's definitely some hostile vibes going on here. Definitely.
Any of you able to... Should we all back away? You guys saw that there was a lever over here. Do we all want to back away against the wall? Try and activate this thing? See what happens?
I'll pull the lever if you guys want to stand back.
I think we should get around this center pillar here.
I think you guys should walk down the hall where we walked down from. Because if this thing opens up anything around this area, we don't know.
Good call. Exile, let's come back a little bit.
Oh, by the way, just the way that the map was generated, just ignore this. Ignore that. It's just kind of like a wall.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Oh, the top thing.
Yeah, on number 2. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the lever.
Okay.
And I'm edging up as close to the wall as I can as press. Like, I'm up against this wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume the entire party's probably looking out all around to try and see what this is going to do.
Okay. Well, with the current lighting that you actually have, up in front of you, you do see a gate that this lever probably is related to. Imagine like a small castle gate, barred and everything.
It's well known that gates and levers they interbreed a lot, so they're probably very related.
Could be, or it could be a trap. Who knows? But the way you're playing this out, it's very smart, and I like it. This gate, it's probably about 7 feet tall, and as you pull the lever, the gate opens.
Before we head over there, Exile, what do you see over on your side?
I don't see anything that looks particularly dangerous. But I will walk in a little bit closer, a little bit further down into this, and do another investigation. This time I'm just looking for anything interesting.
Okay.
Oof,
15.
nice.
Okay. You investigate the area. You don't find anything too special, but 2 feet from where you're standing, you actually see a piece of ground that seems to jut out a bit further from the rest of the ground. And on either side, you actually see holes in the wall.
Ah. Well, I will be backing back out of there. Found a trap.
Not a bad idea.
What'd you see?
Trap.
Cool, let's not go that way.
Sounds like fun.
There seems to be a gate that opened up ahead.
Yep.
Wait, before you go, I want to just take a double check and make sure that there's let's say spooky up ahead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of peer around the gate to see if there's anything.
I feel like after you said that, we needed some.
Would that be a perception or?
Yeah, it'll be perception. Yeah, 3.
5.
Oh, okay, 5. Just for the sake of the character, you have tunnel vision at this point, but your character is also very familiar with traps, and it actually senses one very close. There's this narrow passage in this area right here. You see a trap about right here, and
So right around there.
yeah, right there. Are you able to see that now?
No.
You can't. You can't.
See.
You don't see like a black line right here.
No, you did that with the measuring tool, or the measuring tool, rather than a pen or marker.
How do I...
It's the little paintbrush or square, right below the arrow.
Yeah,
You do free line.
but I already put it there. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So, and I put a GM info overlay.
Oh, and I think that means only you'll be able to see it until you reveal it. I don't know how to reveal it offhand.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do this then. We'll figure that out later. But right here, you see a device, and imagine like an empty grate, but based on your past experience with traps, you kind of assume that if you walk over this, giant blades will jut out from this empty grate and slice you up.
Hey guys, hang on. Any of you got anything heavy in your backs?
I mean,
Other than a weapon.
our bedrolls weigh about 7 pounds. We can just throw those out on there. That should, if all 4 of us throw it out there, it'd weigh about the size, about the same as a small animal. That might trigger it.
I mean, I rather like my bedroll. Can we not?
I did buy you an extra. It's in the wagon.
Can we just throw the extras on there?
They're in
It's
the
on
wagon.
the wagon.
But
If you can find a way back up, let me know. But as right now,
does anyone
let's
have a
see.
long stick?
I mean, I have a javelin.
we have the stick from back there. We can
Oh.
go ahead and grab that, and we can push it on.
Alright, so I'm going to make the effort. I'll go back and retrieve the stick that we used to cross, since they all can't lift it. And I'll bring it back, and I will, from a distance, forcibly push down what we believe to be the pressure plate.
Okay. And when you go do that, there's nothing's gonna happen. But I will have you make a strength check. It's a pretty heavy thing.
Certainly.
So 16?
16 plus 4 is 20.
Oh yeah, you get it. Easy.
Yeah, Dragonborn.
So the Forsaken, with this idea popping through his head, he's like, this stick, it's pretty sturdy. The rogue was able to walk across it pretty effortlessly. And he comes up with the idea to place the stick over the trap and possibly set it off. So, as you do that, so he lays the stick across, all the way across. And when he does, he activates the trap itself, and it makes the noise as if the trap is going to go off, but nothing happens.
It's a dud.
Shite. We just alerted them. Quick, hide. Down this hall. And I point towards the dead body.
You want to point over there? Okay. Okay.
I guarantee you something's gonna be coming down that hall. We best be ready for it.
Alright, let's set up an ambush then and wait
Okay.
and see if we hear anything.
I'm not ready my weapon.
Okay. So,
I'm going to... Interestingly enough, I'm actually going to leave the source of light. I'm going to place it on the ground here, where I'm pinging, to try and use that as a...
Well,
kind of
Exile
like draw attention there.
Exile will just pick it up and prop himself against the wall.
Or that.
okay. So the communication wasn't quite relayed between the Forsaken and the Exile. Forsaken wanted to leave the torch on the ground to try and bait whatever could possibly come out from the other end to, look at the torch, and then you guys were going to ambush whatever kind of threat was coming on from the other side. But the exile just picks it up, and, well, that plan didn't quite get thought out too well. So, minutes passed, and you guys are just kind of tapping your feet like, what the fuck, what's going on? And nothing is coming from the other side.
Alright, false alarm.
That might just be an old trap that didn't trigger.
Yeah. Or someone already triggered it.
Could explain the body that we're sitting next to.
Could be.
Indeed.
Could be.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm gonna put I'm just gonna walk over the stick that I laid down,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Bahamut, bless me," as I do.
Okay, so the stick will just be like this right here.
I don't see a stick.
Yeah, whatever you're drawing, we're not seeing. You might have it in a different layer.
Oh, what the hell? What about now?
Nope.
Nope.
What about now?
Nope.
What?
There, stick.
Got it.
Stick there.
Good?
Yep.
Yes.
I just drew a rectangle.
Oh, you drew it? Okay. Whatever.
I drew it. There, stick.
Okay. After this voice, you're gonna have to show me some stuff, because
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah.
Oh, and P has a thing, so let's do this. That was the lander. Alright. So he steps up on the stick.
So you walk across the stick, and again, whenever you lay it down, the trap wants to go off, but again, nothing happens. The trap could have possibly been broken. It could have been expended already. The dead body over there possibly was oblivious to the trap and went over it and sliced him up, and miraculously made his way over into the corner to try to huddle over and pray for his life, that somebody would come, but well, that didn't happen. Or it could be a fake.
Alright. No time to dilly-dally. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go ahead and walk across the area and towards the gate that we just opened.
I'm gonna sort of leap over.
I'm gonna like, hey, don't exit the gate yet. I want to make sure that there's nothing on the other side. So I'm gonna walk across as well.
Okay. You're just gonna go out of bounds.
Well, there's a little alcove right here.
It's just-
so.
Speedrun
We
trick.
don't, we don't fit right, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't stretch out the map properly.
You didn't say this is a glitchless run. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip out of bounds and
And you win.
World record achieved.
Okay, so the whole party, they walk across the stick, and yeah. From your perspective, it almost seems that the trap was expended already and used up. Maybe the blades broke. Who knows? But the possibility of this trap being a fake almost seems a bit too far-fetched. And you make your way over to this room.
You'll need to bring our tokens in.
I just see a black square.
Yep.
Ring them in.
Yeah. You click and drag our names onto the board where you want us to start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that way you give us the perspective of what you want us to see rather than us just placing randomly on here and seeing things we shouldn't.
Okay. Did it work?
Negative.
What the hell?
Well, do you see that person's token on the board?
No.
I don't see any.
Okay, go to the journal, the top right corner, go to journal, and then click on that character's name and drag it onto the board somewhere.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Alright. I should have been more specific the first time, that's my bad.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So you guys end up right here. And this room itself seems to be...
I still don't see anything. Is it under a different layer by chance?
Hang on a second, let me take a look. He may have like the GM layer open or something.
I have GM info overlay. And then... Sorry about this, guys.
Oh, that's alright.
No, this is learning experience.
Yeah, no, this
This is
what-
actually great
this is
information.
exactly why I didn't want to stream it, because I didn't want to look like a dumbass. Like,
No, to be
you're fine.
fair, like streaming this would actually be great to like teach people. Like the
Okay.
fact that you're learning it as they'd be learning it is
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah.
Okay,
That's true.
so hang on, let me do some things here.
Okay. Yeah, fuck.
There's just so many nuances in Roll20.
Alright, so the map was on the pretty much everything right now is on the GM layer. So if you go to the top left corner there, you have the little pointer, and then below that you have
Yeah.
the GM info overlay. Yeah,
Yeah.
click on the objects and tokens instead of the GM info overlay,
Yeah.
and drag things onto that.
Okay. So I'll just... Okay. Do that. Okay.
I see my token. I do not have visibility though.
Oh, hey, there's my token. I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Let me see what people's stuff was like on their token.
No, I see
Everybody's...
two on-
Yeah, everybody's on there now, so...
I see two of me.
Okay, yeah. That's not supposed to be like that.
I deleted one of them, so.
Okay, you can delete them. Cool.
Yeah.
I gotta fix this token.
I can only see my token and I have no visibility to the map currently.
Likewise.
You don't see the map?
Oh, I just see the
I
black
just see
box.
my token.
Let me look at the settings for the map.
Oh, I think Fog of War, dynamic lighting and stuff was enabled.
Yeah, you want you don't want fog of war. You want dynamic lighting, and then you want the first 3 settings for that,
Okay.
and that should give everybody sight. Maybe. What the heck?
I guess the next question is, do we have... Like, I do not have dark vision, so I'd have to have mine altered to have my light source.
No, you should still be able to see a little bit. I set it so that everybody has 5 feet of vision.
Gotcha.
Not sure why it's...
Oh, now I see it.
Okay.
Oh, now I see it. Someone does have a lantern. I'm not sure who has my lantern.
I believe it was Exile has a lantern. Should be
Yeah, he has-
from it.
Well, I have dark vision. I picked up the lantern, but I would have given it back. So
Okay, then Forsaken should have 30 feet of cone vision.
No, it's full 360 degree because it's not hooded.
Oh, not hooded.
It's a
Okay,
It's a hooded lantern, but it's not hooded.
gotcha. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, so 30 feet area is lit, and there's 60 feet of dim. Because I was smart and brought a hooded lantern, so that way we didn't have to, or we could see properly.
And not have to burn torches.
Yeah.
Yeah, just need to modify my visibility and then for my line of sight, and then we should be good. There, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
that was weird. I ended up having to turn the dynamic lighting off and then back on again.
It
We're
could be a
missing one.
transition thing.
We're missing one person.
We're missing one
Yeah,
person?
missing me.
Okay.
I think it was because you brought 2 of me on instead of me and 1 of him. There we go.
There we go.
Can we have the
There.
dim light added to this circle too?
That I don't. I didn't do that last time. I think you guys did.
There we go.
And again, this map is spread out properly.
It's fine.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it. We'll make
All
it.
right. So now that we got the map all situated, sorry about that. Back to your description.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get with him later and sort this stuff
But no,
out.
this is. I think you're looking into it too much. This is awesome. Like helping people learn how to do Roll20, if nothing else, because it's such a fine art that's like very few people know. And learning it as it goes, great.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, as long as you see it that way, fuck it. Okay, so the party all walks across this whatever kind of trap. It's kind of odd. It's almost like you've never seen it before. And you enter the next room. And the room itself, it's a little bit better lighting, but not too much. And yeah, you're free to progress as you wish.
All right, I'll slowly move forward to spread more light as we go.
Keep in mind, I have my bow out and an arrow not drawn, but not. And I'm keeping a wary eye out in case I see something.
Hell yeah, you are ready. You are ready.
Okay.
Okay, so how far do you see? You see about 60 feet?
Everybody with dark vision can see 60 feet.
Yeah.
Everybody who doesn't can see.
Within this circle. So me and whoever else that doesn't have dark vision can only see within this circle.
Okay, who has dark vision?
I do.
Okay. Right up ahead, you actually see...
So that's 25 feet, so we should be able to...
Okay. Right up ahead, you actually see two of what you can recognize as dryads.
Have they noticed us?
Not yet. But they seem to be oblivious to the fact that that trap went off. Which is odd because it was kind of loud.
Do we want to entangle with these things, or do we want to leave them be? They seem not to be paying attention to us right now.
But what if they do? What if they notice us and suddenly begin attacking? Let's.
Do you really want to kill an innocent creature until we know its intent?
No. But I like to be prepared, just in case.
I mean, I would have figured they would have heard this trap. And we're doing this all in hushed tones, by the way, if that's not clear.
Yeah.
Shall we try speaking to them?
I think we should look over it that way, then just work our way around the room before we go over. Just someone keep an eye on them.
Alright, so we'll slowly...
Someone who can see.
Yeah, and not the Dragonborn. Alright, so then I'm gonna slowly edge my way around the back wall here.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Stay.
Before he gets too far, did I see anything?
No, you do not.
No?
Yeah, you don't see anything at all.
I still haven't noticed the light.
Alright. I'm very much still keeping an eye on them with my bow held a little bit tighter in my grip. You know, I'm prepared to fire an arrow in a second if the need arises.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna stay right here for a moment because I'm not gonna leave the safety of the light at the very edge of the room.
Okay.
Can I
Hold
roll
it.
stealth?
Yeah. I'm gonna come over, or I'm gonna sit there and kind of gesture him to come over. Tim, Forsaken. I'm gonna gesture him to come over a little bit.
All right. Mark, where you want me to head to?
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna move forward then, slowly.
And then I kind of point and gesture to there.
Okay.
They're
And then I'll
moving.
slowly edge my way over to where he pointed.
And I'm gonna follow, well, keep an eye on the dryads.
Now that I'm this close, can I do an investigation on them? I want to. What are they looking at?
So they seem to be. They seem to just. They're actually. They seem to be in a bit of a daze. But getting past them is going to be very difficult.
They look like they're actively dazed right currently.
Yeah. If you want to take advantage of them,
I mean, he's gonna walk up to one of them and like pat her on the cheek.
okay. This is the Forsaken, right?
No.
It's exile.
That's the exile. Well,
No.
as you get
Oh, seeing that, I immediately draw.
as you get right up on them, they start to attack.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Yeah.
Alright, roll initiative.
Roll initiative, boys.
We need the chart up before we can roll.
That
Oh,
is
shit.
right here. Okay.
I had such a good roll too.
Whew. Wow, we go from bottom to the top there.
Oh, I'm hitting shit rolls tonight, boys.
Well, I mean, you can actually add characters. to
Oh,
the
come on. I rolled a 20 for that. Oh.
It's fine. You can change your number afterwards, or rather, Caleb can.
Yeah. Okay, everybody rolled. Let's go ahead and wait. Okay,
There we go.
we good?
It's almost. I need mine changed back to that 24.18. Because I rolled that 20. I clicked on turn order and then I clicked, not remembering, oh wait, I need to.
Have your token selected.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can change it. Hang on.
You can change it manually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. There we go. So. That'd be at the top of the turn order. Which goes to show that I was prepared for them to start doing that, so.
Here we go. Alright. So, Dryad number 1 is now out of this daze that it was in. Why it was in this daze is kind of unknown to you. But this Dryad number 1 is actually going to...
Wouldn't I go first?
Yeah, you need to
Oh,
reset.
I didn't see that. My bad. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah, my bad. I didn't see that you actually
No, it's
re-rolled
fine.
or whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had to re-enter it.
Okay.
Well,
Good.
seeing that they are preparing to attack, I immediately fire an arrow at
Okay.
the one he's touching.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
Oh, and since he's within 5 feet of it, then it would also be a sneak attack as well.
Okay.
So that would be an additional d6. So let's just kind of do this. So that is a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Yep.
Alright. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Yep. You want to hit this one?
This one.
Okay, that one. Cool.
I can just see it. It's at the very edge of the site.
Okay.
Good.
It's a solid hit.
This.
It's a solid hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So, with your instinct to protect the exile, you immediately fire off an arrow. And every bit of will to kill this dryad. And then the second dryad is actually going to make its turn. It's actually going to move in on the exile. And it is going to hit with a club. And that hits.
It definitely hits.
Yep. And that is going to do a whopping 3 damage.
Oof.
Oh man, I only have 2 temporary hit points left.
Oh no!
So scary.
Okay. Then, Exile, it is your turn.
Alright.
Oh, don't forget to change the tournament. To shift it over.
Alright, so I think the one that's already been hit, I'm gonna do one of those at.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Touch him, boy.
4 damage and it can't heal until the end of till the beginning of my next turn.
Well, keep in mind, I attacked this one right here. And it is blocked by this one.
Yeah,
He's right here.
you attacked the one that's already damaged, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For 4 damage. Okay. Forsaken.
Alright, I'm going to charge forward. Contact. That was... Hold on, let me see. Here. Alright, so I can. I will charge all the way up to here, contacting both. And I will swing at the already damaged one.
Okay.
I will use my sword one-handed. And does an 18 hit.
18 hits.
And I do 6 damage then.
6 damage. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Still alive?
Yep.
It's a lot of hit points.
All right. Well, this dryad, with its, it's very damaged from what you can see. It immediately realizes the massive threat here, and it is actually going to cast Bark Skin on the second dryad, which will increase its AC by a pretty significant amount. And that will be its turn.
Of course, right before I go. I'm going to approach the undamaged shrub.
Okay.
And I'll hit it with my great axe. No, I won't.
No, you won't.
And I will whiff it with my great axe.
And that would be it.
Okay. Navar?
My turn. Alright, so... seeing that they are all blocking my way from the other one, I'm gonna go ahead and move to... Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to here. No, that's there. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and fire at the same one again.
Okay.
That is not my character sheet.
Let's see it.
Let's see.
And that hits. Okay. And
And I forgot to roll crit, or whatchamacallit. That's sneak attack. Ooh.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus 6, that's 14.
So, whenever you roll up to this dryad and throw an arrow at it, you kind of feel a greater compellment to actually protect your allies. And you kind of feel a stronger companionship within you four. And with this arrow, you slay this dryad.
Nice.
And seeing that it's the dryad next to it is dead, it will actually cast. It's called Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shit. Ukulele?
Exactly. Nailed it.
What the fuck? Okay. It is actually going to cast that on itself. And that will be the end of its turn.
Really, casting Shillelagh is a full round action?
Well, yeah, that's all it has.
Wow, I thought it was a bonus action.
I mean, it might be, but if it is, that's on me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, are you gonna shift through the turn? Through like the arrows at the bottom, or
Do what?
are you gonna shift through the turn arm?
Yeah, at the bottom of the turn order, you can hit the next turn button so that we can keep track of the
Oh,
turn.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
good. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, exile.
All right. Give him one of those.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. That does hit. Is 4. Okay. So you hit with your signature Eldritch Blast. You burst this thing for 4 damage, knocking about slightly, but not quite staggering it in the slightest. And the Forsaken.
Alright. As he's being staggered slightly from the Eldritch Blast, I'm going to wind up and swing again with my longsword.
Okay. Woo.
I roll a 21
Okay.
and hit him for 9 damage.
All right. All right. Sit.
Alright, let's whiff again. So we're gonna complete the triangle attack. And hit him with a great axe. 16 hit or no?
16 barely hits. Yep.
Alright, was clapped.
Ooh! You slay this thing.
Going straight for the head.
Okay. And with a wind up of your axe, you target the head of this dryad. You slay it effortlessly. And then as you do that, another dryad actually comes over from right over here.
Right over. Oh.
From this top here. But it looks slightly more powerful.
This one's not dazed, I take it.
And Navar, You are free to go.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move up to right around. Actually, wait. See. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to here. And I'm gonna prepare an arrow, because I'm not sure. I don't see anything yet, but I noticed that he seems a bit tense. Or one of them seemed to have noticed something.
Okay. Then, as you do that, you're on careful watch with this. The Dryad will actually do Entangle. Now, Entangle, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range, which is 90 feet. For the duration, these plants turn the ground into difficult terrain, which will half your movement speed. The creature in the area, when you cast the spell, must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained from the entangling plants until the spell ends. The creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a succeed, it frees itself when the spell ends. The conjuring plants go away. So it's going to do that within a 20-foot square around this area. So it's going to, like, all the way, so it's like this.
20 feet. So, there.
Yeah, it should be all of them.
Okay, so it's pretty fucking big. Pretty damn big area that it covers. So basically hits your entire party with Entangle. And this becomes difficult terrain, and you may make an action.
So we have to roll a strength check, right?
Yes,
We all have to start off by rolling a strength check, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So, yeah.
I got a 17, guys!
Okay. Exile.
Well, that's isn't
Yeah.
that a success?
Oh yeah. The exile, as his turn comes up, he kind of the physically weakest member of the party makes this heroic breakage against these entangling roots and just rips out of the grasp of these entangling roots effortlessly. And damn, everybody's passing them. Okay,
I was expecting to lose as the strongest character. It only makes sense if I'd roll like a 2.
Okay, so who has not rolled yet?
I think we all rolled.
We all just rolled.
Okay, yeah, I think you all, because you got a 20. Yeah, Exile got a 20, and then I saw a 20, a 16, a 19.
We just shrugged this shit off like we don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
Are you stronger than me? I thought I was the strongest.
He should be. You should be. Okay. So you come.
All right.
Yeah, the party just completely rips free of these entangling roots, and that is your action. so it will be the Dryad's action.
No. It's if they're restrained on the next turn, they can spend their action to try and remove them. But if they never get restrained in the first place, it's just difficult terrain.
Right.
So that rule reads a little weird, but basically, yeah, we all pass, so we don't lose a turn trying to remove them.
Yeah, that was our save for them making the check, or they cast the spell, and that was our check to see if we're restrained or not.
Yeah. If you failed, and then next turn you can use your action to make another strength save. Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, Exile's gonna march over here, and he's just gonna point at the Dryad, and he's gonna. How would he articulate this? He would essentially say like, "We won't be swayed by your magic. Stand down."
And it just kind of looks at you whenever you say that, and just gives off a snarl and say, even though you just beat the shit out of two of them.
And totally shrugged off one of its spells.
Yeah. It looks a bit annoyed.
The last thing he's gonna do is look back at the group and just say, like, I want her alive, I want information.
Sounds good.
So you say that to the Dryad?
No, he said that to the rest of the group.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Dryad. Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay. Forsaken.
Alright, I'm going to move as close as I can, which should only get me about... I think I'm only going to move to about here to be safe. And I'm going to hold my action until the Dryad comes within attack range of me. Or if it casts something on me.
Okay, so you're going to prepare a reaction.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna save my... don't have a reaction yet, so I'm just holding my second action.
I see. Okay. So the Forsaken, being the paladin that he is, he's gonna stand his ground. He's gonna play defense. And sit Harrington.
15 should be right behind Forsaken. Right there.
Yeah.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So sit kind of playing a little defensively as well. I'm not gonna necessarily rush in. Kind of wary of the previous room. There could be traps. There could be a reason that the Dryad is standing still. Maybe it knows information that you don't. And Navarre?
Well, I'm still within the tough bramble, so I'm going to move 15 feet. And then I'm going to fire an arrow at it.
Okay.
It's range. Now that I can definitely see it.
Perfect angle.
Oh, yeah.
And that does hit.
So that would be 8 damage. Ignore the 3. That is a sneak attack.
Okay.
So that's 8 damage to it.
You fire off an arrow, and that's a pretty solid hit. And it just kind of winces at the arrow, but still looks very aggressive.
Would that snap its concentration, or?
The roots are gone, so the concentration's gone. Because whenever you free yourself from the entangling roots or whatever, the ground it just completely fades.
Oh, in which case,
yeah.
If it faded already, then yeah, 20.
And that would break concentration. So I mean, I would have to roll to see if I still keep it, but yeah. So the Dryad is going to play very aggressively. It's just gonna lunge.
Bring it.
Okay. Yeah, bring it. And as you can see, with the club in its hand, it's actually got an aura around it, much like the what's it called? The ukulele.
Ukulele.
Yeah, that shit. Kind of simulates that, so it looks as if it's already it came in with buffs, and it's going to roll. Roll to hit. And 12. I don't think hits sit.
Oh, just missed.
Just missed. Okay.
Just missed.
Yeah. Right, and then it's his turn. Exile. Finish this motherfucker off. Crit Witch Bolt.
No Witch Bolt. I'm going to move over to here, and I'm going to hit him with one of those. And miss horribly.
That is a negative.
I'm going to attempt to give him the bad touch, but that didn't work. So
Okay. So you go for the chill touch, mustering up this necrotic energy. Unfortunately, it just kind of fizzles out, and you do not get that hit. And the Forsaken.
All right. I'm going to do something interesting here.
All right.
I'm going to quickly drop my sword and shield and grapple the Dryad.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's just a flat strength roll. I
Gra-
haven't done a grapple in a long goddamn time. So
yeah, the way that grapple works is you perform a special melee attack. So you roll to hit as if just using your strength basically, and then if you hit, then you pull them into a grapple, and then you have opposing strength checks.
okay, that's what I thought.
Or they can use their acrobatics to avoid it.
All right, so here's my 2 grapple roll. I rolled a 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun beating that one. Okay, and then I would do that, and then nope. Okay, so you put me into a grapple.
We want you alive.
I see. You want to keep this thing alive, huh?
That's the intent. That's why I'm grappling.
Okay. And the paladin, being a bit less hostile, grapples this dryad in hopes to keep it alive and maybe get some information out of it or something. But it's holding it down. And Sit, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I see the Forsaken grappling this beast. I'm gonna put away my axe and I'm gonna throw a punch at it. Right at the gut.
I'm gonna throw a bunch at it.
Yeah.
So I think yeah. Don't the way punches work is you just roll like a flat,
Just an unarmed.
unarmed strike.
Well,
Yeah.
alternatively, you can use the axe. You just have to declare that you're using the blunt side of it, and then it does the same damage, but it's non-lethal, so it'll just knock him unconscious if it puts it below 0.
Is there a blunt side to the axe, though?
It's
Yeah, with the side of it.
The side of it, yeah.
Yeah.
You're literally smacking him
You're
like,
slapping
with
it
a
like a
broadside of a
fly.
barn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're golf clapping him with it.
Yeah.
Fly swatter?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's do that.
Okay. Whew!
It's not gonna be-
God, man.
Well, it's currently grappled,
Grapple.
which means that everyone else gets advantage against
Yeah,
it.
you get advantage, so you can roll again. God.
I think
damn.
that hits.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay.
So
So
you take the 16 of it.
yeah, you take the blunt side of the axe, and you just pull a fly swatter on it, and as much as hard of a hit this is, this dryad does not seem to want to give up.
Unfazed, or is it a little weird?
It phases it quite a bit, but it's still alive and kicking.
Okay. That'll be it for me.
All right.
No,
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot it, but I'm gonna try to hit it in a place non-lethal. So
okay.
yeah. So that's 10 damage.
Yeah, how do you go about doing a non-lethal bow shot?
You're aiming for something that would be a non-life-threatening,
So,
or
like
shoot
a
it
leg
through
or
its
an
leg.
arm.
yeah.
Shoot it through its knee. Shoot it in the kneecap, basically.
Okay.
Oh, you took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. So you actually okay. So you take.
Can't be an adventurer anymore.
Okay. So and then the dryad, it is completely knocked unconscious as you hit it, and the dryad just completely takes an arrow to the knee. Okay.
Well, he used to be a dryad.
Yeah. And then it took an arrow to the knee. And
Good
then,
work, gentlemen.
Yeah. And then the rogue successfully does it. And it just kind of lay there. But you can sense that it's still breathing. It's not dead. But you can do what you wish with it now.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my arrows again.
Okay.
Oh, I fired 4 arrows.
I'm going to take the time to actually use some rope and tie it up.
Okay.
I'm also gonna, as I'm doing that, search the other 2 dryads. Fired arrows at plenty.
Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have deleted them. But we'll just assume that they're on the map. Yeah, they're right there.
Like there,
Yeah.
there, or
Okay.
there.
You want to roll an investigation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, can I just take 20?
Take a 20.
Yeah, I could take 20 minutes to search them.
Well, that's not what take 20 means. Take 20 means you basically are going to sit here until you would have rolled a 20, which means that it can. I mean, usually the DM ruling for that is it takes a half an hour.
Yeah, I
For you
don't
to
really like.
basically
I don't
wrap up
really
that.
like the take 20
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
But
Usually I heard it's like take 20 minutes to really.
oh,
So
okay. Okay, so that's a 9.
so it's equivalent to like getting 10 on a roll or 20, depending on GM's roll.
Okay, so are you gonna investigate both of them, like kind of with this roll?
No, I'm doing one of them at a time.
One at a time. Okay. So the first dryad, you don't find anything special about this dryad. It's on its foot, you actually see a petrified branch.
Odd. Would I have to roll Arcana or Medicine to see what it was?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Arcana or Medicine?
We'll go with Arcana. Actually.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, unfortunately, you do not. You do not have any idea what this is.
Hey guys, there's something wrong with his foot. Petrified branch. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but maybe you guys do. I'm gonna look at the other one. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the second one.
Okay. That 5.
7.
Yeah, 7. You search this thing and you don't find anything at all. Nothing.
Nothing on the second one either.
All right, Exile's going to make sure that the branch or the club that this one was holding, and anything else that might have had on its person, like a magic focus or magic ingredients or something, are all removed, and that there's nothing else of relevance on the one that's unconscious.
Okay.
Yep, I'll recover my weaponry and stand guard.
Okay. So
You know, you might want to poke out the eyes, because as long as they can't see, they're fine. Or put on a blindfold. It's up to you.
You clearly don't know how magic works. Please don't tell me how that works.
I shrug, pull out a cloth, tie it around its eye.
He's like, I'll go back to my cooking now.
It's about lunchtime.
Okay. So upon your investigation check, you notice that the club, it fades out of the power, and it was indeed enchanted by its own spell, the ukulele shit. And then
I like it better than shillelagh that we're calling it ukulele. It's way more thematic.
yeah.
I just wanted to scream El Kabong before it hits somebody.
And then you do notice as well that whenever you were fighting this thing, it did have a bit of reinforced skin, and then that faded as well. So something, or maybe itself, knew that an imposing threat was coming, and it casted those spells upon itself to try and remove any threat. But little did it know, it was going to get his ass beat.
Instead,
okay.
4 dumbasses. It stumbled across 4 dumbasses instead.
Yeah. What do we know? We got DPS on the board.
Oh, we out here with the DPS. Can I roll on nature to see if like dryads can communicate without speaking? Will that be nature archive?
We'll go with nature. Okay. So, with that roll, they can communicate with beasts and plants as if they share a language, and you know this. But as far as unconscious, no. But you do hear a faint language, as if it's trying to talk, as if it might be getting back to consciousness.
Gonna prop it up against the wall and pull out a dagger and put it to its throat.
Oh, you read my mind.
I'm gonna come over. Keep in mind, it is blindfolded, and also I'm gonna come over here and fire because it's about lunchtime, right?
What you wanna make a fire?
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
Make it.
Okay, keep in mind that you're kind of surrounded by like very wooded area, and making a fire down here, I'm not saying you can't.
A small fire. I dig out a small fire pit area.
Hey,
with a shovel.
what's that one big ass forest that got like completely obliterated by like a cigarette butt?
Oh,
I mean, California every year.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. So keep in mind that could happen.
Well, that's why I'm going to be making it right away from the wooded walls.
Okay.
Also, I'm using a shovel to dig out a small fire pit area. Because I'm not stupid. I'm not going to catch this entire place on fire.
Okay.
Well, while he's digging, what kind of floor are we on? Is it dirt or is it like soil?
It's so imagine like walking across a tree. You know, it's like very solid bark and everything, but you can see like kind of like hardened roots as well. And you know they're it's kind of like odd texture. So you're kind of walking, but it's not like flat ground at all. Imagine
Okay,
walking.
so it's
Yeah, like imagine walking.
like a tree.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're inside of a tree. I don't think that fire's a good idea.
Yeah, finally noticed that the ground is made of wood, and I put my shovel, and I'm like, oh, hopefully he has like rat.
Well, fuck that. Yeah. Okay, so the exile, it readies a dagger, and it's prepared to slit its throat. And when you do that, the exile, or the dryad, it opens its eyes.
And cannot see anything since I put a blindfold.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm not. Okay. I know that the paladin, he tied its hands up. But as you do that,
I'll be right back. I need it.
Okay. And as you do that, you see a small, sort of red, emanating light in the middle of its chest. And it's sort of, as the seconds go by, it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And then, after moments pass, the dryad whispers in a very harsh, raspy voice.
As it starts to whisper, Exile's going to just jam his hand up into the bottom of its mouth and push its head against the wall.
Okay.
Whatever I was about to say, he's cutting it off.
Yeah, as I see this glow, I'm gonna jump back.
Okay, well, as the exile takes his dagger and completely slams it right through his throat, that doesn't stop the red glow from getting brighter and brighter and brighter.
Now's about the time we back away.
Can we feel any heat, or is it just light?
No, but red is usually danger, so...
Yeah. Ducking behind the wall.
I'm dipping as far as I can athletically get.
Okay, well... Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till he gets back so he doesn't get cucked.
I'm back.
Okay.
You're about to get blued up. Run.
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay. So as moments
What?
pass...
What did you guys do?
Don't ask, run.
Yeah. So as moments pass, this dryad's body, its entire body, just glows like a bright red and completely self-destructs. And I need everyone to make a dex save.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Wait, even though we're hiding behind this thing?
Yeah, it's a very large force. Ooh!
Oh,
Sorry, kid.
the great rolls continue.
Okay. So, this dryad, it makes a very loud, intense explosion. And even though you guys are hiding, you still feel the force from it. And the Forsaken, he just fucking does like this acrobatic backhand spring into a flip, like nothing. You know, he just basically he pretty much just like fast rolled. He's like, yeah, what of it? And
Perfectly timed
Yeah.
so that he had those immunity frames.
yeah, and the Forsaken, he sees that and immediately tries to one-up the exile. And he does like a few backhand springs and just like does like this backflip, lands on his feet and does this like ninja pose. It's just kind of like, yeah, bitch, what do you got?
I just want to say, it's especially impressive that Exile did that with one arm, like doing like a handspring. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, hey man, you do crazy stuff. And then Sit, noticing what's going on, he just kind of like, oh, well, I guess I'll try. And he kind of falls on his ass. And he takes about 5 damage from this force.
Oh, there goes my temporary hit points.
And then same with 5D, he's just kind of like, well, I'm not sure.
I'm pressed up against a tree, not knowing that it took that actually hit me.
Yeah. So, and then you also take about 5 points of damage.
Oh, there go my temporary hit points.
So, this dryad, it completely just like self-destructs. And this is not magic that you're very familiar with, especially in Kinos. Maybe in other parts of Norath, but especially in Kinos, this is kind of like a low-key area. This kind of magic, or magic, even if it is magic, doesn't really exist in this part of in this part of Antonica, which that's the part that's the region that you're in Norath. You're in a region called Antonica, and I'll bring up the world map if you guys want to see it later.
Can I maybe roll a Arcana check to see if I know anything about it?
Sure. No, sir.
Okay. Oh, that hurt. Ugh.
I mean, Exile will do the same thing, but this is just for his own personal information.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't think you know much.
Yeah.
Little too self-impressed right now with that spring step he had there.
Yeah, he kind of used up all he had there.
Well, I picked myself off the ground because I'm sure that the explosion kind of knocked me off my feet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And flat on my face, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of pick myself up, shake my head, and look forward into this area here, since I can see it due to the lantern section. Do I roll perception?
Yes.
What do I see in that?
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
All right. So on that side of the room, it kind of stands out a little bit. So all these other corners, these nooks and crannies that you've been exposed to in this entire tree thing or whatever the hell it is, this particular room stands out a bit more than the others.
I kind of bump him with my elbow. I'm like, "Oi, there's something weird with that room over there. Doesn't it kind of stand out to you a little bit?"
And I'll say this. This area, this area right here. The walls are a different color.
I guess I'm gonna try and see what he's talking about.
Okay.
He gets my attention. I'm gonna look for myself.
Okay.
And have a whopping 6.
Yeah.
You're rolling like me.
He relays that information to you, but you are just not seeing it.
Something looks off here, but I just don't know exactly what.
Can you move forward a little bit? I think I see something in the fog.
I'm gonna go ahead and move towards it on his recommendation.
Okay.
Now it's well lit and I can see everything bright and clear. So, do I notice anything weird about this oddly colored wall, or?
Aside from the fact that it stands out from the others, no.
Doesn't that wall look differently colored? Wait. Oh, what is that stick? Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and fire an arrow at that differently colored wall.
Okay.
Do I have to roll to hit, or?
No.
No?
So you fire an arrow at this odd colored wall, and the arrow completely passes through. It's like it went straight through.
see that? Secret wall. Go grab the others. I'll wait for you.
Alright, I'll go and collect the other two and let them know that we found something that's interesting and I can't really explain it.
Okay.
I will travel back with him.
Okay. So are you going to go through the wall?
Through the wall?
Well,
I'm gonna wait for Exile, see if he's gonna join us or not.
Okay.
I have no idea where anyone else is since he has my land.
I mean, Exile is just gonna stay back and watch.
Alright, Exile, if this all goes wrong, you need to,
I have the cube.
Yep,
You do have that.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bravely just step through the wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow behind him.
Okay.
Like, maybe a good 10 feet behind him.
So as you step through the wall, it's just like a very empty room, but it feels cozy. And granted that you're behind this wall, you almost feel a bit safe. I mean, you guys are feeling a little tired, a bit winded from like the fights that you guys have been in. You've taken some damage or whatever, but this room seems a bit cozy. You almost might be able to relax for a bit.
Can I... I'm gonna
Is there a
roll-
sword sticking out of a bonfire in this room?
Oddly enough, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch the sword.
Bonfire lit.
I'm gonna... So how big is
I will
the
actually
room?
be right back in just. So carry on.
But you don't have the Lord Vessel.
Well, that means no fast travel, but that does mean that if we die, we turn into undead.
Yeah. Just try it again.
Seeing them go through the wall, I'm gonna stick my axe through and pull it back.
Okay.
Just want to double check this is safe.
Okay. So you stick your axe through, and this is like no magic that you've seen before. You stick your axe completely through, and it seems as if this wall is just entirely consuming your axe. But then you bring the axe back, and your axe is fully intact.
Then I'm gonna close my eyes and slowly inch through the wall.
You inch through,
Oh yeah.
and then you open your eyes, and you see both of them on the other side.
I'm gonna
What the fuck?
roll perception on this room, see if I notice anything odd about it.
Nothing odd, other than the fact that a room like this, why the hell is it down here? Why does this exist? It almost seems like it was built by some sort of illusionist.
Is the floor the same?
The floor is the same.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
But it seems like very, very cozy. There's actually a rise in temperature.
I'm gonna step back out of the thing and just... I don't trust this.
Okay.
I'm very wary of it.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in it. And wait and see if anything happens. And I guess I'm gonna continue inspecting it after he leaves, see if anything changes from when I was there with him versus alone.
You're not alone, I'm there.
Okay.
Well, Yeah, I guess I'm looking to see what changes when someone enters and leaves, I should say.
Nothing at all.
I want to do an Arcana check on the room.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, well, it's magical or something.
Sounds about right.
Magical
Well,
in
we
there?
narrowed it
Yes.
down.
Magical.
I'm trying to remember if I knew anything about pertaining to this over my years of experience.
Okay.
That would be 19.
19. Out of all the years that you've been a mercenary, you've encountered some odd stuff. But as far as an illusionary wall, you may have heard rumors, bits and pieces here and there, but you've never actually witnessed it before. Until now.
I feel like this is relating to the ring we found earlier.
Pop it on.
I'm like, Yeah, I'm gonna go back into the room, and then I pull the ring out of one of my pouches, flip it on.
The ring?
Yeah, the ring of stone.
Yeah. You want to put it on?
Yeah, in that room.
In that room, okay. So, you put on the ring of stone, and you turn into a giant boulder. And that's about all that happens.
Now, clearly these two things don't go together. I'm gonna, take the ring off him so he...
Well, you can't. I'm literally a giant boulder.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He's a rock.
Exile
I'm a
will,
rock.
seeing that there has been time passed, Exile's gonna move in there.
I'm gonna pull it off and.
Ooh,
put it
very
back in my
brave
pouch.
move of you, Exile.
Well, seems we're all in here now.
I'm gonna take a step out and stand guard if you guys want to rest in here, but.
Does anyone need to rest? I'm full HP.
No, I'm full.
I'm full as well.
Shall we move on? This is an interesting room, but I don't think it serves a purpose. Other than a nice respite.
Yeah, I think we should note of this and walk.
Okay. Well, you now know that's there. So, that's just valuable information for you. So,
It is.
you now gain the knowledge, and I mean, you witnessed it yourself, that illusionary walls could be a thing. After this last war, people have been talking about odd things popping up. And this is one of possibly many that you'll encounter.
Sorcery all over this place.
And the Forsaken is not having it. He doesn't like this sort of thing at all.
Mental note.
Wizards and their magic.
Okay. What do you do now?
How about we check out that other alcove we saw across the way? Over on the other side of the giant boom boom.
Like over here?
Lady.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
That's where I was pointing.
Then I'll take the lead and march us over there.
Is there any corpse or anything left of the exploded woman? Or...
All you see is just a bit of a vapor. Other than that, no.
So steam is rising off of.
Pretty much, yeah. Just it was a very hot explosion, and as far yeah, you just took some force damage. Other than that, no.
I'm gonna take a look and see if I notice any.
Okay, 12 or 14.
That's a 14.
Yeah, 14. No. Again, this is something that you're unfamiliar with. Just the fact that this body just completely.
Well, no, not the body. This area here.
Oh, the area. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just see vapor. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
He vaporized.
Okay, so you wanna check out here.
Well, first I'm gonna check out this area.
Oh, this area. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see if I notice anything.
So with that perception check, on the walls, you actually see strange markings. And it looks like something attempted to form words. But
What?
it's in a dialect that you're not familiar with it.
How strange. What is that? I mutter out loud, looking at the right. Now, is it like this wall here, or back wall, or
It is
this wall?
It is like this wall right here.
How strange. And I'm like,
This whole thing.
looking at it, kind of brushing against my chin, rubbing it, like thinking,
Must have been the Dryads writing.
could be. I'm not sure though.
I don't know this language. Perhaps we should copy it down in a notebook and find somebody who can translate it later.
Does anybody speak weird writing in a tree area language?
Weird.
Oh, yeah, that's the one language I took. Exactly that.
I took 10 years of it.
I taught it at community college.
No, I don't think.
Weird tree writing 101.
Would we be able to jot it down in a notebook?
Absolutely.
Like, is it something we can copy?
Yeah, I mean, you can try to. I'm not gonna have you like roll to do it, but being so unfamiliar with it, the attempt to write to try to replicate like the shapes and then the the letters, quote unquote. It's not gonna be like exactly, but you're gonna make an attempt at it.
Okay.
It's not gonna be like super great.
While he's doing that,
Wouldn't it be like a dexterity? Dexterity check?
Like sleight of hand or something.
while he's doing that, Exile's gonna see if he can remember any. Maybe it's like he's thinking maybe it's like a spell or something.
Okay.
14.
Well, I don't see anything in this over.
You don't. You do not. Arcana.
Shall we keep heading deeper then?
Before you do that, the exile, he takes a bit of a long gander at that language, and he, for some reason, and it could have been some kind of dream that he had, maybe deja vu, even, recalling it from that, he almost recognizes a couple of these symbols, but can't actually make out what they say. But he's at the very slight, just vaguely familiar. He recognizes a couple of these symbols, so it's not completely unfamiliar, but he can recall maybe a tiny bit.
They're vaguely familiar, but yeah, okay, all right.
Can I run a nature check on these symbols?
Okay. about as clueless as anybody else.
Alright.
Well, after not seeing anything over there, I'm gonna go ahead and turn back to symbols and back to my vast stores of knowledge and try to see if I can find anything. So, nature check, you said?
Yeah. Check. Oh God. Yeah. You just kind of look.
They're just squiggles.
You're just kind of like, huh? Coloring book. Huh.
They're just squiggles. As far as I can tell.
According to you, some little kid came down there and just took a stick and maybe just carved on a tree or something, or whatever wall. It could
Out
be.
of character, it's not Dwarvish, right? Because I can read Dwarvish.
It is not Dwarvish.
Okay.
No.
I'm like, oh, it reminds me of when I was such a wee boy. Coming down, carving on a tree.
When we used to splunk into random holes in the ground.
Yeah.
No.
I remember that. Totally.
Did you not carve on a tree when you were young? Name of you in a first name.
Oh,
No?
I've carved on many a tree. Not when I was young.
You're just like Bueller.
Okay.
Bueller.
Just me then.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to check out the first alcove we bypassed, or continue on?
Oh yes, we did pass an alcove too.
Okay. So you wanna? I like this. You wanna check every nook and cranny.
So I guess we're heading all the way back down here.
We're treasure hunters.
Yeah, I like it.
They've asked us to find people, so I'm gonna
Need to make sure that we recover everything.
Okay.
Every limb.
So in front of you is a large, like a massive, like stone structure. And but what you can see behind it, God, I wish I was more knowledgeable on this. But what you can see behind it is a faint red glow.
Hey, don't that remind you of the orb we got the ring?
What kind of stone structure are we looking at?
This is like heavy, thick shit, man. Like
No.
this is like.
I'm more asking of like, does it resemble anything, or is it just like a mound of?
Yeah, it looks like it. So this like, okay. Imagine like a massive gravestone.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it's blocking your way entirely. But like out of the corners that it's not blocking, the very tiny surface area that's not blocking, you can actually see like a red, faint glow that is coming behind from it.
Think I can squeeze through it?
Like not, I mean, you can't even squeeze through it. It's just like,
Is there any way of climbing over it?
no. It's like there might be like a few inches of coverage, but that's
Okay.
just enough to kind of see that you can see this like faint red glow coming from behind it.
But like,
And the
it's
idea is
solid.
how we can break through this.
I'm gonna take out my maul and I'm gonna give it one really good.
I'm gonna back up and prepare to fire an arrow at it.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. Sit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's probably good.
So, in confidence, you're like, huh, this is nothing. And that's a pretty good roll. You take out your maul, and you strike this structure, whatever it is, and you actually recoil about 10 feet from it because
Damn.
it's so strong, and you actually fall on your ass from it. It's like if you were to take a sledgehammer and strike like a tire from it, and you know that recoil that
Yeah.
you feel. Yeah, it's like times 10, and this stone structure just does not budge. It's like
Is there anything?
I will laugh at him and help him back up. I guess brute force isn't going to get us through this thing.
Well, you just need to use more.
What that could be it too. What role would I do for like trying to identify the type of stone?
Investigation. Go with that. That's a pretty good roll. So with that, okay. So we'll tie them both together. They're pretty good rolls. Navarre and Sit, they both investigate this stone, and this stone, it looks pretty familiar. Like, imagine just massively overdone thick marble.
Oh.
But the fact that you were able to roll like so well and then just not like even scratch the surface of this, it must mean that whoever built this is guarding something.
Acid.
It's
A
magical.
vial of acid. Pour it on it.
I mean, Exile's just gonna give him a look. You want to try and acid your way through an entire wall.
Yes.
We have a vial of acid. If it's that strong, it's terrifying. I'm not using it on this. Exile's gonna try and do an investigation and an arcana check to see. He wants to do an investigation to see if there's any levers or anything around that might be like a locking mechanism that keeps the thing here, and if there are any writings or markings on the wall specifically that may indicate what type of magic is involved here.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
nice.
So with that investigation roll, I mean, these are great rolls. With that investigation roll, you pretty much like defer what it's just like massively thick, and with our arcana check, you don't identify anything magical about this whatsoever, other than the fact that this is just some thick fucking marble.
Okay, so no like levers or anything around here specifically that would indicate like a way to open this.
No.
Okay. We'll come back to this.
Someone make a note.
It's only the best weapon in the game.
It's Excalibur.
It's like that one in like an RPG. It's like you find a way to cheese it. Oh shit. Well, BKH.
Okay, hang on a second. I want to walk up to this wall here, and I want to rub my ass cheek against it, like in between it and the corner, and see if I can't clip. I'm joking, obviously.
You clip out of bounds, and you are stuck. You have soft locked yourself into the campaign.
BRB, restarting.
I'm gonna
restart.
I'm gonna go up close and kind of feel up on the wall,
Okay.
see if I can find anything on it.
Okay. You feel up this marble, and it's oddly smooth. Like this feels unscathed, untouched, and you just rub your fingers against it, and it just feels so smooth. And you actually rub your fingers up against the spot where Sit hit, and again, it feels unscratched.
I don't like to judge people for what they like. Could you not feel up the walls, though? It's kind of uncomfortable.
I was checking for switches. Like, that's the only reason why I was touching it. Unfortunately, not from my niche. Shame, but we'll have to come back for that red glow later. Maybe we'll find something else. It would be nice if we actually bought more acid or something like that, so we could maybe melt wood. Surely find something else.
About all the acid I could find.
I'm going to... is this going to be a smart idea or not?
That's up to the player, man.
Shit. Alright. I'm tired of your complaining about acid. Stand back. And I'm going to use my breath weapon on the door there, or wall, whatever you want to call it. Oh, nope, never mind. It's poison, not acid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're green. That would be
Nope. I'm
counterproductive.
Thinking, I'm thinking a different
Don't want to use your poison breath?
No, it's not gonna. Hold on. How many attempts am I gonna have to use my?
Don't want to do it?
Nope. Well, hold on. How many attempts is it gonna take me to get it to actually set on the wall, so that way I can then cast mini on myself?
Oh, you want? Okay.
They gotta drop it down to 99 hit points.
Materia Keeper's on the other side. You have a faint familiar of a redhead guide speedrunning Final Fantasy VII on a planet called Earth, and you're just very familiar with this experience. So you have a way out.
Somebody's dropping acid, that's for sure.
No, he's dropping packets. Let's move on.
That's mean, dude. That's mean.
I'm
we didn't
sorry,
drop.
I had to.
We didn't drop any frames. We didn't drop any damn frames today. I want to hear it.
No, whatever you did, fixed it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Could have been Terry, but
All right, I think we need to move on and come back.
I stopped him there. I'm like, hey, there's one more little alcove over here.
Okay.
I didn't see anything, but
so before
then again,
you do that, you've expended what seems to be the limit of your resources to try to tackle this like marble slate, which seems to be inches, maybe even feet thick, but what seems to be hiding a possible another orb or magic item, very similar to the one that you found in the previous room, but you don't know.
That's the feeling we get.
hey guys, let's you know where that was? Let's check the other side. Let's see if there's maybe a, I don't know, wall or something. I mean, we found one already over there.
You talking about this wall or over?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm like, we've already found one over there. Maybe there's one back here. And I kind of just behind.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
Where are you pointing?
This way.
Over here?
Oh, he said near the one.
I said we found a wall over
Oh.
here. Maybe there's a wall back here.
Wall back here?
Should we just try? Yeah.
This is all open area.
Right, and I'm saying, hey, there might be a hidden wall back here. So leading into that area. You know, you don't know if you don't try.
Oh, okay. Well, if you wish. Yeah, if you want to.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the
Lantern.
guy with my lantern. I'm like, hey, follow me. And
Yep.
so we're gonna,
So we'll come all the way down here.
yeah. And I'm gonna feel up and down this wall right here. Trying to see if there's anything like, any fake walls.
Unfortunately, you do not see anything or feel anything very similar to the one that you explored in number 2. This seems to be all organic, part of the environment.
Alright, I tried my best. No idea. Alright, shall we move forward? Oh wait, We didn't check that one alcove over that way. Pointing towards number. There was like one little off branch. I don't think I saw anything. That red glow really makes me curious.
All the way back up here, I imagine. What he's talking about.
Want to go up here?
Yep.
So as you approach towards like this area and over here as well, you actually start to smell a very disgusting stench, as if something died. From what you can tell, it's probably a corpse. Much you're very familiar with death. You know, rotting, decaying bodies. This is something that you're familiar with. But as you get towards this area, you can smell it. It gets stronger and stronger.
Oh, so can we deduce it's coming from over here?
You can, but as you go over here, you can still smell it. But if you go over here, you don't find anything besides scratches upon the walls. Nothing, no like strange markings like there were over here. But it seems as if maybe battle happened over here, and you do see like scratches, like as if something was killed over here. But you don't see any blood or any bodies or anything.
You said the walls were made of foliage, right? Like trees?
Like vegetation, foliage, yeah. Like roots.
Can I cut through them?
You wanna try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go strength.
Yep. You bring out your axe, and seeing as you've cut various logs, trees, you might be like, well, this makes sense. And you bring out your axe, and you swing against the wall, and these roots, or, this vegetation or whatever, this seems to be very strong. And you are unable to cut through any of that.
Okay. Just wondering if I could clip through this wall.
Right. You want to clip through? Make a shortcut?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a smart play. Absolutely.
Onward.
I actually give you an inspiration point for that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I think it's about time that we move on. We've spent too much time down here.
I agree.
Who knows what kind of beast he maybe. So let's prepare and then.
Okay. So, you guys proceed to the next room, and as you go further north, the stench grows more pungent, almost causing the party to gag, and the room gets darker. But if you light a torch or have night vision, you can reveal that there are steps that will go downward.
Well, let's, I guess we head down. No reason not to.
Just when entering basement.
I mean, obviously, I suggest that we all ready some weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna put away my bow, and instead I'm gonna pull out my short sword and dagger.
Okay.
Can I do a check on the smell to see if it's like chemical or is it just decaying corpse?
Yeah. Go. You can do a nature check.
Actually, I'm gonna put away my swords real fast, and I'm gonna take
Okay.
Wrap it around my face.
Okay.
Have us a little bit of string.
So, Sid Harrington does a nature check, and this seems to be resembling dead bodies, like decaying corpses. You can smell blood, sinew. You're an orc, right?
Yep, half orc.
Yeah, half orc. So you're also familiar with the smell of bone marrow.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that wherever you're going will definitely lead to more dead bodies. So the room gets darker, but you light a torch, and it reveals steps going downwards.
Well, we have that lantern.
Okay, that's fine. The steps keep going down, and will almost make somewhat of a spiral, or what seems to be a spiral. But it actually makes a 180-degree turn, and it continues onward, and you keep going down further and further. And the stench keeps getting worse and worse, almost making the party want to throw up. That's how bad it is. You continue down, and eventually you see a few torches lit in the far distance. But then in front of you, you hear a loud roar, similar to the one that you heard whenever you threw the torch down.
I think we found our friend again.
I'm gonna put away my dagger, short sword, and pulling out my bow, knocking arrow, since we're out of close quarters.
Does it look like the area is well lit?
Well, it's not really well lit, but if I was more familiar, I would put like dark shit.
Yeah, dim lighting.
Yeah, like again, I'll have to.
Yeah, it comes with practice.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'll do it, Robert.
Okay. So I basically want this part of the room to be like dark
Pitch black.
and shit.
Hang on.
While you do that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Set up the map.
That should have made most things dark, right?
Yeah, I just have vision of myself. I don't know if he wanted like ambient lighting.
I think what he needs is...
My bottle of water.
Real life or in game?
Alright. Okay.
I'm getting you some lights here.
How's the music and stuff been?
Very ambient.
Good.
I added like hella tracks. I did a plus membership. It's like the free membership. You don't really get that much space, but like if you get the plus, you get like 3 gigs.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
So you put in all of FF7 soundtrack, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So like with like D&D, I mean, game music is cool, but it doesn't feel like as medieval, I suppose.
Oh no, this has got me pretty spooked.
Yeah, this is perfectly fitting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's giving me that sense of dread. Or
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's coming up.
And that's fucking good. That's what I want you to. That's what I want you to feel like.
Have we noticed any signs of struggle on the way down? Blood on the walls, scratches?
It was too dark to even tell.
Okay. Too distracted by the smell.
The smell is horrible. Oh my god, it's very bad. Yeah, it's awful.
Even the cloth tied over my face is.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying you put like a cloth like over your face or whatever? Yeah.
It's bandana
cloth
boy.
over my face to help with the smell.
Nah, GG's, man. You're fucked.
All right, I'm going to.
I cast magic missile at the dark.
Yeah.
You see an elf. I guess let's move forward.
I'm gonna take up the rear. On this one.
In fact, before we keep going, I'm gonna slink around to the right and check out this alcove.
Yeah, great.
Remember when you came down here, you heard a loud roar.
Yep, and that's why I'm trying to make sure that that loud roar isn't coming from this damn alcove.
Okay.
Check my corners, man.
I'm like readying myself against this wall while they investigate.
Okay. So as you proceed to move forward, the loud roar happens again. And it's
Do we know the direction of it?
It's right in front. It's very nearby. It's coming from this way.
Okay, so then I don't need to worry about this corridor. All right.
And as you hear that roar, you hear a small voice. This small voice says, "Bringsley, no, stay back."
Stay back. I gave you a couple torches. You should be able to copy paste them to make more of them.
Okay.
So you can put them wherever it is that there's light in the room. I don't know where those are.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, that happens, and then you hear a small voice, "Bringsley, no, stay back." So this, whatever it is, it almost seems like this small voice. You okay, dude?
Yeah, sorry, water went down the wrong tube.
Dude.
Don't die yet. You still need to make rolls first.
Yeah, we gotta roll initiative first. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and call out towards the area where we're hearing this voice come from and say, "Present yourselves. We're here in the name of the rebellion from Kinos."
I've got my bow prepared and ready to fire it.
Okay. You don't hear a response immediately, but from what you can tell, it seems that this small voice or whatever, and from what your assumption comes to, this doesn't look like this doesn't sound like some big brute or whatever. It seems to be some scrawny guy or whatever. And to your response, or says, "You, what brings you here?" And it's still dark. It's still very dark in front of you.
We've been sent by the king. We're told that this place has been foul and needs clearing, and many soldiers have been lost coming down here. Who are you?
Suddenly, a bright light illuminates the entire room. And, yeah. You should, I mean, it should be, like, you guys can see everything, right?
Yeah, we can see everything inside.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so you can just see fucking just blood everywhere. Like just bodies and like disgusting. It's like
Party.
the way that I can describe it. Dead bodies cover the floor. And you can see guards from Kinos. You've seen them firsthand. Torsos completely ripped off. Blood spilled all over the floor. Bone and sinew strewn all across the floor. From the looks of it, most of the bodies here are people from Kinos that seem to accidentally wind up here. You can also see that this beast, which seems to be a very vicious boar, has blood all over its mouth. It seems that this person controls this boar and feeds it with the people who wind up here.
What has happened down here? Who are you, and what is this boar, and what happened to all these people?
So, the man himself, he's kind of huddled into a corner, and he looks very uncomfortable with the whole situation. Doesn't seem to want to be down here any more than you do.
By himself?
My name is Farmer Ted, and I have this boar that just kept getting bigger and hungrier,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to make it stop eating people.
Pretty much. Yeah, the man huddled into a corner, looking quite intimidated by the party, very uncomfortable with the situation. He then quickly stands up, looking a bit scared. My name is Hasvalt. Hasvalt Bringsley. I'm an animal handler, and Pigsley here is all that I have left. My family was killed during the last war on Nagafin. And being my coward self, I fled with my here last remaining member of what I couldn't call family. He's my only reason to live at this point. And he looks at his surrounding, just corpse, bone, sinew, organs, blood.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if he's like hiding it.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be an insight or?
Yeah. With that roll, you're actually completely convinced, based on his vibes, based on how uncomfortable he looks. He doesn't look to be any more willing to be in this situation than you are.
How did all these guards die? These all look really recent. What happened?
Well, this all looks horrible, I know. And then he winces at the sight of all this bone, sinew, corpse, all scattered across the floor. But it's the only way that I can feed Pigsley. We wound up down here somehow, and I have not been able to escape. So our only hope is to feed off the stragglers who wind up down here. And I know it looks terrible.
We?
Yes, we.
I clench my axe very tight.
I grip onto my bow a little tightly.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep questioning him as I'm getting ready as well, and said, "How did you get down here then?"
Well, how did you get down here?
We came down through a tree.
Well, we did too.
I'm gonna roll a nature check to see if pigs eat humans. If I've ever heard of this.
Okay.
Have you not watched Deadwood? Come on.
Pigs definitely eat humans. In fact, the only things that they won't eat is teeth.
They'll eat the bones.
Yep.
Yes.
They will not eat teeth.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty common thing when somebody gets murdered for police departments to check local produce or
They will take them to a
me.
pig farm, and the only thing that the pigs will not eat of a human carcass is their teeth.
Yeah, seriously, they do this all the time in Deadwood. If you ever watch that show, it's like a thing. It's a whole story plot line.
Okay, well.
Got it. So next time I kill someone, pull out the teeth first.
I mean,
check.
you don't have to pull out the teeth. They'll just
They'll just shuck it.
They'll leave them.
Yep.
All right, so in that case, have you noticed strange glowing orbs by chance in random corners of this place?
Exile's going to give him a weird look.
I mean, hey man, to be fair, you're in every right to do that.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that question was a little bit weird, champ. You're talking to a cannibal, and you're like, "Have you found loot in this place?"
Yeah, hey, look, dude. Hey, you gotta take advantage of everything, man. You know?
Hey, man, I'm distracting him. Why don't you take advantage of the fact
hey,
that
man,
I'm engaging at the moment?
Look, dude. Kind of sucks that all your our guards and peasants kind of died down here, and that kind of sucks. But hey,
but I smell profit.
Do you know how to get past that damn marble slate? Oh, why didn't you ask before?
You need the marble slate key. I have it right here.
Yeah, it's the key to
Problem
Blighttown.
solved.
But you have to go to Blighttown first.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, fuck it, not worth it. I quit.
Yep, never mind. Horror hobo time.
New campaign.
All right.
Can I just...
You and your pig are gonna come with us. You're gonna answer to the king for all of this. We cannot let this stand.
No, please. Me and Bringsley and I are... He does not take kindly to people who threaten me, and
We have not threatened you. I'm giving you the chance to come quietly, explain yourself to the king, and beg for his mercy. Perhaps he'll understand your situation.
No, you don't understand. We have tried to escape this place. And you can try it for yourself. Why do you think we've been down here this whole time? If Bringsley and I have found a way to escape, then we would have been out of here by now.
I'm gonna look at my party and have a grim realization that I don't know how the hell we're getting out of here.
Can I Arcana check this dude?
Do you want to Arcana check Hasvalt?
Yeah.
So this guy's name is Hasvalt Bringsley. I'll type it in the journal thing.
I'm gonna. Oh.
Did you kill these people, Hasvalt?
No. Again, Hasvalt, or Bringsley, is very loyal to me. I've known him ever since he's been just a baby. In fact, I raised many kind like him. But he seemed to have a very strong attachment to me, and he's very protective. Look, this looks like it's the wrong way, and I understand completely, but how else are we supposed to get by? I mean, if you have a better solution, then I would love to hear it.
Well...
So it sounds to me like the answer is yes.
I have...
Died by your hand.
I do have a proposal for you, but you probably won't like it. There we go.
Well, I would love to hear it. I'm not here to cause violence.
The war has many victims. You're among them, obviously. And so is your family. If you truly believe that Bringsley is a family member, then you would think that he would be willing to sacrifice himself for the good of the family, correct?
Yes, but...
At this point, I walk over and I kind of smack him a bit and be like, and just shake my head, and then go back to where I was.
Well, something tells me that's going to end fantastically.
Wait, who are you smacking?
You, for saying that. Like, I don't do it hard, I just, like, smack on the back of the head and then walk back.
Alright, well, he's going to glare at you, and then he will
I can't switch
look back at Hasvalt. Yeah, he'll look back at Hasvalt. Bringsley is food. You could eat him to survive long enough to find a way out.
I can't just eat family. Would you eat family?
But you can eat strangers.
I don't know them.
But they're people as opposed to an animal.
Bringsley is not your family. He is an animal. He is produce. You eat him.
At this point, I'm preparing for combat. I can tell exactly how it's about to turn out.
Let me ask...
I'm not saying I want to eat him. I'm saying you should eat him. He is your pig. You should slaughter and eat him.
He's not a pig. He's a boar. And he says this with almost malicious intent.
Exile will
Hearing that,
sincerely...
I fire
Exile
an arrow.
Oh my god.
Do you actually fire an arrow?
Yes, because I can hear the malice in, and I'm like, okay, this is
Okay.
I say
When you do that...
Did you shoot it at him or the pig?
him.
Okay. When you do that, the boar... hang on. Let me find it. Okay. When you do that, the boar actually steps right in front of him. Can't get the fucking thing. What are you doing?
If you click on the token itself and then right click on it, you should be able to move it to the right token or to the
Right click?
layer. On the boar's token, if you drag it over onto the map.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's not working.
Don't click on the icon, click on the name of the board.
Okay.
Are you in the journal or are you in the
Compendium.
yeah, you should still be able to do that.
Yeah, it's not.
Try looking for boar in the journal. There might be one in there.
Okay, hold on just a second. Okay. So, the creature I'm looking for doesn't exist in the
journal. And if you just click and drag over onto the map, like that.
What?
Yeah. Maybe you should
That's a big boar.
That's a big boar.
That's a huge board. Wow.
Well, this is gonna.
All right. I don't know why it wasn't pulling over for you.
Yeah, I don't either. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Was this boar this big the entire?
Yeah, this is big boys. Okay.
Fucking A.
Yeah, this is big.
Dun, 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 dun,
I assume we're gonna be rolling initiative.
All right, yeah, we're gonna roll initiative, and yo, the music. You guys ready?
No, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Why do I feel like this wouldn't have ended any other way?
Someone's died.
We need the initiative tracker up.
My bad. Okay.
Yikes.
That's solid.
I'm surprised Mr. Cannibal isn't these.
And then, as the giant boar completely blocks the arrow that you aimed at Hasvalt, he
Now,
says,
does it do damage to the boar? Or?
no, it does not.
No.
He just completely
Okay.
blocks it. And
Okay, so it, like,
Hasvalt, he just says, I did not wish for this to happen, but unfortunately you will suffer the same fate as all these other people down here. And with that, Sid Harrington, go.
Alright. We're gonna approach the boar. 20, and I'm gonna rage.
how fitting.
As I swing with my great axe.
Okay. That hits.
It's +2 damage.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Okay. Exile.
It's time for big boy guns.
There we go.
Okay.
So if that hits, then I do 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. And you remain yeah, you have to keep concentration, right?
Yep, if I keep concentration, then I can continue to do that every round.
Okay. Okay. So sit, exile, Navarre.
Well, I'm gonna do what I'm best at doing, is shooting an arrow at this board.
And that misses.
I bet it does.
So Navarre, in his triumphant attempt to attack this boar, seeing his other comrades sit in the exile, dealing damage to it, draws back an arrow, and unfortunately misses. With that, it's the Forsaken.
Alright, where is Mr. Hasvalt? Okay.
Hasvalt will be around here.
And is Hasvalt currently, like, showing that he's going to attack, or is he looking like he's cowering back?
First off, can you see that?
No.
Okay, hang on. Can you see that?
Negative.
Damn it. Okay. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's where he is. He looks like he's cowering. Oh, yeah. But to get to him, good luck.
You gotta get through a very angry boar.
Alright,
He's
so I'm gonna
mad.
position
He's
myself
fucking
here.
mad.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to, I'm gonna do it. Instead of attacking, I'm gonna use my breath weapon. Roll a con save on the boar.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. Alright, well, he takes half of that.
Okay.
So 4 or 3.
That would typically it's rounded down actually. I think
It's up to the DM. Some do up, some do down.
I think it's round. Yeah, I think it's rounded.
No, that's 7. It's 7. Because instead of. Right? No, wait, no. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, I passed it, so it's
D&D, you always roll up. Every time you always round up.
round up.
Yep.
Okay.
Every single
So
time.
4.
Okay, so minus 4. Okay. So you do breath weapon.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So the boar. What to say? Fuck. I should have reduced the size to
That's fine.
like right here, right there or something. Okay.
And that would make me there
Yeah.
to be in contact with him.
Okay.
Now he's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's cute sized.
Yeah.
No, he's outsized.
Oh, I'm no longer gonna attack him. I'm just gonna pet him.
Okay.
You do realize he's still twice the size of you.
I'm joking.
I know.
Oh,
Yikes.
I think that hit.
No.
In what
All right.
world?
And he's actually going to get an additional attack.
Is he attacking me or?
Okay, that one is more like.
He's actually going to attack Sick because he sees you as the immediate threat. And that's going to do 9 slashing damage to you.
Because I have resistance in the rage.
Yep,
I
you take half.
5.
Yep. Man, Barb
it's
and
8.
Rage, God, it's so good. So fucking good, dude. And that will be
Just so we're clear, how long is your minute in combat?
how long is what?
Your minute in combat.
Round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's the general.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's always hold on. Okay, so around
minute is 10 rounds.
yeah. I mean
Okay,
it's
just
6
double checking.
seconds. Yeah, it should be 6 seconds per round. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Yeah, because Enrage lasts 10 turns, I think. Right?
Yeah, I'll keep track of it.
Yeah, it's 1 minute.
Okay.
You
Sid
can
Harrington.
go into click on your character and you can on your thing write like 10 or 9 in this case.
the green
Shot.
circle. Put in your
Well, I have like
Green circle.
green. I
means
have
D
life.
and- Yeah. Green circle.
Red, I
is
would do
D.
rage.
red is your AC, green is your health, and blue is your ammunition or whatever other counter you want. So you could do spell slots or rage timer or whatever.
Alright, so I'll put a 9 there. And then every time my turn goes, it ticks down.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
We'll swing at him again.
Okay.
14 hit.
That will not hit. Wait. I'm not going down. That will hit, actually. Yeah.
And he takes 18.
Jesus, fuck.
Barbarians hit hard, man.
Barbs?
That's about all I'm good for.
Yeah. Barbs hack and slash, man. Alright, Exile.
Alright, Exile will not move. I mean, he will move closer, but he's not going to use his action to do anything other than Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Could you move like 5 more feet to your right, out of my line of sight?
Well, it doesn't obstruct your ability to shoot at it. You're fine. You can always shoot through friendly targets.
Wait, aren't you focusing on that spell?
Yes, I have to.
You can still move while focused.
Okay.
And just to clarify, you can always shoot through friendly targets. There's no penalty for shooting into, like, small groups of friends.
Sorry, I'm used to my friend Reed who made it disadvantage.
Nope. At least not as written, anyways, unless Caleb has a different opinion.
Okay.
Well, I mean, line of sight makes sense, you know? Because if, like, you know, you're going from, like, here to here, you're gonna hit him.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
you know. And this is where
Alright,
team
fair
effort.
enough.
This is where team effort comes into play, you know. And then,
Oh.
yeah, that makes perfect sense, right there.
Because it's like 5 feet
Yeah,
per square, so.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Exile did 5 damage, and Navarre.
My turn. I'm firing an arrow.
That will not hit.
Wow. 13 misses, but a 14 hits.
Yep.
Now we know it's
Down the
AC.
sweet spot.
Yep. That's a sneak attack too. So Navarre very confident in his ability to be able to damage this boar with his proficiency in the bow and arrow. Unfortunately, once again, misses the boar.
I hit its tusk.
Forsaken.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and swing at it with the sword. Oh,
Oh yes.
That still hits.
14.
14
That'll do it.
with 6 slashing damage. Damage.
Alrighty.
All right, boys. Fucking ready?
I'm scared.
Okay.
I got you, buddy. I got
Boar is fucking pissed.
Oh, that 2 was right there, too.
Yep. All right,
So
so he's gonna attack He's gonna attack Sit Harrington. This boar is just gonna completely maul Sit Harrington right in the face for 8 slashing damage, which is gonna do 4.
Uh-huh.
Then he is going to also make an extra attack. He's going to hit the Exile. An attempt to hit the Exile.
You mean the Forsaken?
Forsaken.
Or, Forsaken, yeah. And that will
And that misses.
unfortunately miss.
I was gonna say, does this boar have quills that it can shoot off of its back or something?
Yeah. Now what sucks in this situation
Hey man,
is
he has
that
long range materia.
now if I wanna move, I take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Only if you move out of their threat range. So he can move 1 square to the right, and he'd be fine.
Well, so if I were to go this, Sit would get an attack of opportunity, and then boom. Now if I were to move here,
You'd be fine to move right there.
Yep.
now here's the thing. If I were to move further though,
Yeah.
I'd get 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Well,
So you got me right where you want.
he could try to move around the Forsaken, and he would only trigger an attack of opportunity from Sid. Like if he went from where he's at now to
Right here.
Yeah, he can go here and then around that way.
Well,
Not
you
that
can't
way.
do that because
he would only trigger 1 attack.
move around like that.
But if he tried to move away from the Forsaken, he would then trigger that attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Right
Needless to say, I'm in a pretty good spot. Or you got me in a pretty good spot right now. All right, Sit, Harrington.
Right. Swing this great axe.
Should be after this 3 turns of rage.
According the counter hasn't gone down.
Okay,
That
7
sounds right.
damage. Exile.
9 damage plus.
Oh, 9 damage. Okay.
Okay, just focusing on that Witch Bolt.
Okay.
7 damage. Nice. Focusing in and firing that arrow.
That hits.
There you go.
Okay. And that slays the boar.
Arrow flies out and hits him right between. And the boar goes down.
The boar goes down. And then right around here you can see that he gets up. He actually gets up. And
well, after I fire my arrow, I'm gonna come over here.
okay.
So that was right here, right?
Yep.
So, gonna run up.
He actually gets up and does this weird incantation to make
Fucking knew
himself look completely the opposite of what he was. He actually glows this bright red, and he actually summons 2 more coming from here
Oh no.
and here.
Can't see him. Oh, Jesus.
Right behind us.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well.
Is right.
How does he look now?
How does he? Oh, he looks. I mean, he looks. He looks fine. He doesn't look friendly. I'll say that. Okay, so trash him. Okay.
And you guys were worried about them.
Okay, so it was Navarre's turn, right?
Yeah, and he finished it to
Okay.
mine. Taken.
Okay. So,
All right. Sit, how are you looking?
Kinda beat up.
You do have potions?
dude,
Only kinda.
this is the real fight right here. Ooh,
All right,
lads. Y'all,
I'm gonna go ahead
y'all are fucked.
and shit.
Y'all are fucked. This is Kaizo D&D, bitches.
All right, I'm gonna turn to the 2 next to me. You take care of the former animal handler, I'll hold off these boars. As I do, I will roll up just in front of
Squishy mage.
yeah, just in front of Exile, and I will toss a javelin at this boar. The boar that is right here.
Sure you want to do that?
Hey, man, why not?
It's very confident. Oh no, the music changed. Transformed.
Wait a minute. Here we go.
I'm hoping these two go after the caster, and I can at least buy us time if we don't kill that caster immediately. Or summoner, whatever you want to call him.
I like this idea.
Okay. So which one are you targeting?
The one due south.
Okay.
I think you deleted the wrong bolt off the turn order.
Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, it's missing one of them.
Because this one is still on the turn order, but
It's missing
this
one?
one is not. Yeah, you kept this boar on the turn order. You didn't. You deleted this one probably.
Oh, okay. Do that.
It was 14.1, the same as the other boar.
Why didn't it add?
No idea.
Oh,
You're
hold on.
clicking on the wrong boar.
Oh, hang on. Yeah,
Both were 14.1.
okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, my bad. Shit. Okay. I'll have to remember that for next time. My bad, boys. I'm sorry.
You'll have to change up the other boar initiative back to 14.1.
Back to 14.1.
Yeah, both of them got 14.1.
Both of them.
Yeah, you rolled 14.
So what do you do in that case?
They both take their turns in order. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you decided.
Oof.
You decided which one goes first. And
That's
keep
scary. That's scary.
That way. Yeah.
Well, then mistakes were made. Alright, good luck!
Yep.
Go kill this thing. Quick.
Okay. So last turn was the Forsaken, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sit.
Right. We're gonna charge. His name is Hasvalt. And we're gonna enrage again.
I thought Enrage is only once per day.
Is it once per day? I thought
It
I
should
thought
be.
it was.
Well, he's still
I
raised,
have
isn't
two.
he?
No, it will. I have two to start off with. It's
You have
once
two
every
Enrage. I
number
thought
of times per day.
Enrage lasted for one whole minute.
It does. He's still got it going.
Yeah.
And because you did damage or were dealt damage in the last turn, so you're still raging.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be your fourth turn of Enrage.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. You said 3 earlier, so.
Spooky
What-
music.
Does 10 miss? 10 misses.
10 misses. Oh yeah.
I'm standing here looking like an idiot.
Well, you swing down and probably hit it between his legs or something.
That will be it.
Okay. Ooh, lads. Oh boy.
Oh,
Alright. The boar is going to fucking charge. Okay? If the boar moves at least 20 feet towards the target and then hits it with a tusk attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra tusk damage. If the target is a creature, must succeed a DC 13 strength to save or be knocked prone.
Yikes.
Alright, boys. It's gonna move up on the Forsaken. It's gonna hit with the tusk. Woo! Woo!
Well, Yep, I'm down.
You're unconscious or pro?
Yep, I'm down. Down. It just rolled 13 damage. It's just down.
Alright. That will be the end of its turn. Okay. You're gonna start making death saves now.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Giant boar.
Smell of white.
Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna roll this stuff. I'm gonna roll this manually. Okay, so the next boar is going to run at the exile. That is a 7.
That will miss.
That will miss.
Why couldn't I be that lucky?
Well, what you can do is come over here and pour a potion down his gullet.
Okay. Exile's turn. Boys,
Exile's going to do exactly that.
you're gonna have fucking. You're gonna need DPS on the board to get rid of this shit.
Yep. Moving over and giving a potion to... We're force feeding a potion to the Forsaken.
Alright.
That's 2d4 plus 3. Remember right?
Plus 2.
You would need a med kit, not a potion, right?
You can force feed somebody something.
Okay.
I mean, unless you think that that's unreasonable.
No, I mean.
Well, he's just
No, you
down.
can't. Yeah, I mean you can. I mean you can just fucking
Shove down
fucking
his throat.
potion.
Alright, 2d4 plus 4, right?
2d4 plus 3.
No, so that's 8 total.
8. I'll take it.
Okay.
That's good.
Rise
Please
up. Get back in here, tank.
Suddenly I'm back in the game. Oh! The hell hit me?
One of the big...
One of the boars. That's
the
what
thing is right next to us.
Better have DPS on the board, boys. You gotta fight 2 of these motherfuckers.
It's my go.
Okay.
And since there's a person within that, I get sneak attack damage.
Okay. Okay. That's 9.
17 hits, I assume.
Yep.
So that's 13.
13 damage.
Yep. To Mr. Magic Man over here.
Okay.
And then after that, no, I'm gonna stay right here. Actually, I'll move 5.
Okay. Magic Man takes damage. But he still remains within concentration. The Forsaken, you are now up once again.
Alright. Well, seeing as I'm engaged here, I'm gonna go ahead Gonna go ahead and swing at the one that has a javelin sticking out of it.
So this one.
Yep.
It hits for 10 damage.
That's good. That's good.
It's a tough one.
It is.
It's a tough one, yeah. Okay. Boys. It's Sit's turn.
Alright, we're gonna try and hit this guy one more time. Oh, come on.
Okay, 5. He's still
7.
7 total.
7 total. Okay. He's still within concentration.
Oh my god. Alright.
Giant boar. This boar is so fucking stupid, it just assumes that you're dead. He's gonna try and attack. He's gonna try to attack the warlock. And you can take no. You can. I'll let you take an attack of opportunity if you want.
I would not trigger one based on where you moved him.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh! Oh!
Apparently the boar was so stupid it kind of forgot how to attack.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, that's boar
They're
number.
just-
Okay, that's
They're confused by the missing arm.
yeah, that's boar number 1's turn. Okay. It sees the arrow, motherfucker. It's gonna charge at him.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
that
I-
throws attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. If you want to take, yeah, go ahead and take one.
Too slow.
All right, he's gonna charge. He's gonna charge at you.
Oh
Well,
my god.
that's 4 damage from my dagger.
Wait, that's a crit though.
That is a crit for
Yeah.
4 damage because it's a dagger.
No, no, take 2 extra d4.
Well, the dagger only does 1d4.
Oh, okay, I see.
Daggers are not good.
Nope.
He is gonna charge at Navarre.
Not gonna lie, I had a mini heart attack. Boar did that to me.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Nope.
This is 11 hit.
Also, I just want to say, I wish that this boar would crit for 4 damage on somebody.
That'd be
It
hilarious.
would be a lot better than it hitting non-crit for 17 or 18 damage a time.
Well, no, I just saw the 20. Oh no. Oh no.
You want to see the crit? You want to see a crit on the boar?
Please, God, no.
You guys are lucking out.
Alright. So,
Exile.
the boar is now focusing on me, right? And
Oh,
I
yeah.
can use an acrobatics to get out of it, right?
Use
Well,
disengage it.
if you want to disengage, I mean it's Exile's turn, but to avoid an attack of opportunity, you'll need to disengage.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, this is directed at Hasvalt.
Okay. Just 2 damage.
Just 2
Okay.
damage.
He's still concentrating, but you can see that he's beginning to become a little bit winded from this. And maybe another good hit will bring him down. Who knows? And with that, Navarre's turn.
I'm gonna disengage and roll. So, 9, 20, 25.
Okay.
So now
For a second.
Alright, I'm gonna just stay engaged with this boar and swing at him.
Fuck yeah. Do it. Ow!
That's
Okay. 5 damage.
Yep.
It's not a lot of damage, but it'll work. Sid Harrington.
Sorry. Alright. This. And I whiff it.
That is a whiff.
Jesus
Unfortunately,
Christ.
against our boy. Okay.
All session.
Okay. Let's go. Giant boar number 1. Tusk against the Exile.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh.
That hits.
Okay. That's 8.
That's exactly how much health you do.
Down to 5.
Okay. Giant boar number 2 is going to see that Sid Harrington is trying to kill its creator. So will charge at Sid Harrington.
Oh no.
Oh, that's 20 feet.
Yep. Get ready for some damage.
I hope not.
Possibly. Okay, 18.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's
14. Okay,
I
so
am very unconscious.
Well, you're still raged, so you still have
yeah,
DR.
so, I mean you take
Steven
7.
I'm still unconscious.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Exile. Save the day.
Oh, hold up.
Wait.
I have relentless endurance.
Yeah, I was gonna say you pop back up with one
Oh,
HP,
so
don't you?
you okay?
I
You're
have 1
so,
HP.
Yeah, you have 1. You have 1 HP. Well, it can. Well, because it. Okay, so how does that work? Because
It happens after the attack is complete.
it happens after the attack. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I like that more because I was gonna say like I can take another attack against you, and then just like completely negate it. But okay, I like that more. Okay. So it just completely charges at Sid Harrington, just knocking it prone. But Sid Harrington gets up with just the slightest willpower to keep fighting, and it's Exile's turn.
I just imagine him snarling at it.
Alright,
Oh,
once
yeah.
again it has Hasvalt.
Okay. Oh! 5
Nice.
damage. He takes 5 force damage, and then what happens with these boars is that they take 20 damage each. Because he loses a lot of concentration. Okay, Navarre.
I'm gonna shoot another arrow at him.
Okay. Woo! Which one?
Him.
Navarre? Or Hasvalt?
Hasvalt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, he looks pretty wounded at this point after a decent arrow in his knee, but he's not quite dead yet.
I'm not aiming for his knee. I'm aiming for his chest.
Your name is for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm wanting this dude dead.
Yeah. Okay. So you've pretty much come to the conclusion that he's an evil motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I knew this is. I'm
Okay.
gonna back up a bit so that way I'm not directly able to be hit by the boar.
Okay.
Just so that way I stay out of the boar's line of sight.
Zone. Dude, your character is like the equivalent of like the sneak attack build in Skyrim.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, Forsaken. Tank.
Alright, gonna take another swing at this boar. I think it took even more damage. 15
That hits.
for 5.
That hits. Okay. Do another 5 damage to the boar. Okay.
Still alive?
Trying to get his attention off of
Yeah.
Exile here.
Sid Harrington with 1 HP.
Some
Take
big
the-
rolls, please.
15. You
Potion.
fucking slay the boar. You slay him.
Well, it was aimed at Hasvalt.
Oh, it has vault. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just so fixated on Hasvalt.
Okay. You hit Hasvalt, and the 2 boars, they completely eradicate as he loses all concentration. Okay.
Is
And
he dead or is just lost? He's like,
he's down on his knees or whatever.
He's like Ganondorf at the end of OOT, you know,
He's like super weak.
breathing heavy.
alright, still enraged. I am just letting out a guttural yell in this man's. Can I roll to intimidate?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fear me.
And I mean, and okay, so that was a tough battle. By the way, you guys are level 2, so if you want to do that afterwards or do it now, you can.
Sweet.
It depends on what you want to do.
We'll do it between sessions.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
best.
Cool.
I mean, we're getting to the point where I need to balance.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So how much more do you have? There's not much more to it.
How long do you think?
35 minutes?
Yeah, you're gonna have to just NPC me.
Okay. That's fine.
You guys don't mind filling me in on the in-between sessions, do you?
Nope. Nah.
No, there
Alright,
there
cool.
won't be. Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate it, but I gotta be somewhere early in the morning, so...
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Alright, thanks guys, good luck with the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'll talk with one of you later.
Okay, so one of you guys almost died. Good.
2 of us almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough fight, man. I mean,
Yeah.
tough fights. Those exist here. I don't hold any motherfuckers' hands, dude.
No. Ugh.
Alright. So, Hasvalt, being brought to his knees, he just begs for forgiveness. And he attempts to defend himself by saying that the only reason he exists today is just to feed his only last member of the family, Bringsley. Now, you have a choice. You can choose to kill him, or you can choose to take him in. Either way, clearly what he has done is not moral, even if he didn't want to do it, and his only means of survival. However, he did what he had to do to defend himself. And clearly he...
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna cut out his tongue so he can't cast. And then I'm gonna dump a potion down his throat so he doesn't die from the blood loss.
That's going to be some very heavy blood loss. I don't think a potion is going to compensate for the amount of blood he's going to lose, man. He's going to die very fast.
Then how can we take him out?
Well, I mean, all right.
Well, okay.
Let the guy that knows about magic handle that part.
Alright.
He's
In
so
which case-
Exile's just gonna take some of the cloth off of his shirt and stuff it into his mouth. And then
That's what I was gonna take the sock off my shoe.
that's
so,
rude.
I pull the cloth out, I take the sock off my shoe, shove it in there, tie a cloth around his face so he can't, and basically gag him.
Okay. Okay. So you cut off his tongue.
No, I don't cut off his tongue. I shove my dirty sock in.
Yeah, we're just shoving stuff in his mouth to keep
We're
him from
gagging
dying.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put a dirty sock in his mouth, tied up with a cloth,
Okay.
so he can't get it out.
So you do not choose to kill Hasvalt.
No. And then I pull Twine out of my bag and.
Okay. So you don't choose to kill him?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
But
gonna tie him up.
All right. Well,
Ironically enough, I will hog tie him.
Wow.
all right.
How big is this guy?
Oh, he's not very big at all. Like you dwarf the fuck out of him.
Alright, then I'm just gonna pick him up.
All right, I'm gonna investigate the area though.
Okay.
See if there's anything that looks like a lever or some sort of contraption around.
Okay. So, after a pretty tough fight. Oh man.
Ooh.
ooh,
Okay. All right.
Marble door successfully clipped.
Yeah. Well, a crit's a crit. So, okay. So here's pretty much how it's gonna roll out. After a very long-winded battle, the party proceeds to escape the dungeon, but needs to find a way out. And with that investigation check, the exile is desperately looking around to find a place to escape from. As Hasvalt mentioned, he was not able to escape before, but effortlessly, the exile looks to this area right here. We'll just assume that you just kind of like scoped out the entire area. You're just kind of like pacing around like, and like you come over here and you find a very discolored wall that is similar to the one that
Illusionary wall, basically.
yeah, it's very similar to it.
Touch it.
Except this time it doesn't open the same way. You are not able to pass through it in the same manner.
Look for loose bricks or loose branches or something on the wall near it.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same once he points that out to me.
Okay.
So perception or
Okay.
survival or
So where are you guys right now?
well,
You said it was over here, right?
No.
I said it was over here.
Oh,
Okay. So you guys down here?
Yeah, and I am
Yep.
I'm carrying him.
Okay, you carrying the big boy.
I'm sure he's with us too. Actually, I'm gonna take my lamp off of him,
Okay.
so that way I have the line of cone of.
Okay. So you do what again?
We're looking for any switches or things like that over here.
Okay. You will roll a perception check.
Alright. I can do that.
Big
found the wall.
Big
Could
yeah.
not find the
Yeah.
lever.
I beat my head against the wall.
Clearly.
Okay. Sit. You can do one if you wish.
Sorry. I'm coughing along up over here.
Don't die on us.
Okay. Exile and Navarre, as they're looking around for some sort of clue, they unfortunately do not find anything. However, Sid Harrington, being out of place with the observatory factors of his nature, he finds on the wall a very odd discoloring brick. Why is a brick there?
Is it protruding?
It is protruding. It's right around here.
I'm gonna almost upset walk over to the wall. I'm
Okay.
just gonna push the.
You want to push it?
Push it.
As you push it, it does not go in any further.
Then I will pull it.
Okay. Sid Harrington pulls out this misplaced brick in the wall, and it reveals a tiny golden stone.
I grunt at it and say one of you picked up as I'm still holding.
Oh,
Exile will grab the stone.
Read. What?
Exile will grab the stone.
Okay. And do what?
We're going back to the marble wall.
I like that idea. Now, does this pathway lead somewhere?
So this is actually a blank wall.
So we can walk through it?
We can't walk through it. That's the wall that that was this color that I couldn't go through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over to here and look and see what I find.
Okay. You don't find anything at all, even with yeah. It's just like man-made holes and not really much of anything at all.
Okay. So it's just an empty room. Alright. Alright, in which case I'll go back and talk to them.
Hey, we're going back to the marble wall.
Oh! Okay. Lead the way.
Okay. Go back to the mother ball. Okay. And if you remember, the marble wall was around here.
Okay.
Gotta love roll 20, man. This is shit.
It is awesome.
Oh, he still has the lamp in this, so can you change it over to me?
Do
Or
what?
is he... I need the lamp.
I'll do it. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that quite yet.
It's actually, if you double click on his token, it'll pull up the options, and then there's a tab up at the top.
Okay.
The tab at the top, then should there there's two options there. One of them is
I see bar 1, bar 2, bar 3.
yeah, okay, you're right. You got advanced. All right. So under emits light, you want to switch his to 30 or 60, 30, and then hit save changes, and all players can see his light.
All players can see light. Save changes.
And then remove that from the other character.
You say remove it from the other characters?
Yeah, the one that was holding the lantern before. I usually set everybody's default to 10 and 5 so that they have some vision in the dark.
All players see light.
You can turn that off because he's not holding anything that anybody can see anymore.
Huh. Shit. Yeah. We'll have to go over stuff.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. Shit, man. Sorry, dude.
It's okay.
Again. Okay. So. What do you do?
The first thing he's going to try to do is he's going to try to touch the gold stone to the marble wall.
Nothing happens.
Okay, then he's going to start looking around for something like that matches the shape of the gold stone.
I'm gonna pick up Hasvalt We're gonna touch him against the wall.
Press him up
Hey
against-
man, fuck it, dude. May as well, you know.
Just grind him in there for a while. Just really
Yeah.
grind him up against it a bit.
Oh, assuming nothing happens.
Nope. Nothing.
Get the wall a little bloody, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it needed.
Nope.
Okay. So looking around to see if there are any. I gotta pull up my character sheet here. Looking for anything. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You don't.
Okay, well, I will tell everyone else to start spreading out looking for some place that looks like it could fit this gold stone.
There we go.
And as good as that roll is, you don't find anything.
There's nothing here.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't see anything.
Nope.
Alright, so
Do I
as
notice?
Exile's walking back towards the other area, he's going to start looking at the stone and really examining it.
Okay. The marble stone. You asked a question. Sit.
No, not the marble stone, the gold stone. Right?
Yeah, he's looking at the gold stone that you gave him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Well,
separately, do I notice anything else in this general area on that 19?
nope.
No?
Well, I don't know anything about the golden stone.
Jesus.
Roll 2 4s in a row.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yay.
sucky, but you know, it's what it is.
It happens, you know?
It does. It does. I mean, I planned on the Tigers being a hard boss fight, but it wasn't. You guys kind of mauled through it. I feel like that boar fight made up for it though.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Good. Good.
You win some, you almost win more.
I actually planned on you guys wiping that fight. And then
We were close.
something else happened, but it didn't. So it's good.
Okay. Then we're going back towards the discolored wall in the other room.
Okay.
Guess.
Downstairs or upstairs?
Upstairs.
Yeah.
That-
Well, no, it's downstairs.
Oh, it is
downstairs.
downstairs, yes.
In the boss room. Okay, is there... Now I'm gonna have to look and see if there's like a place where that golden stone could go somewhere around here.
Okay. Go and roll an Arcana check, Exile. 7? Okay. Or 12?
12.
So, having suspicion about this golden stone and why it's connected to a discolored wall, you examine the stone and you notice that there's tiny writing on the stone. And the writing says, "The power to see through illusion will reward all."
Okay. That sounds like we need to go back to that marble wall. I feel like that marble wall might be an illusion we just can't go through. Okay, so
I'm gonna feel up against this invisible wall, or this discolored wall, trying to feel if there's anything like different about it. Like if I can feel.
Nope.
Nope, can't like tap it with my daggers as well. Still sounds like a regular wall.
Yep.
Wall.
You said the power. Can you repeat what it's?
On the stone,
Yeah.
the power to see through illusion will reward all.
I think it might be in the first wall we passed.
The first special wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. All right, we should head up to that first room. You know, the first.
the resting
off-colored
room.
wall.
Yeah, the bonfire room. Got it.
The restroom or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No, this is the
No, this is the right one. Come up.
Yeah,
It is. We have to go to the north side of this, though.
That's right.
So what is in the...
just a cozy looking room.
Okay.
Nothing on the floor.
Nope.
Does the gold stone have anything different on it now that we're inside of this room?
It does not.
Hmm.
I'd like to try and recall something. When I forget who has the stone ring, but when you put it on earlier, did the stone match the marble wall?
Exile was wearing it before. It just looked like a big
I have
feather.
it.
The stone wall, or the marble wall, was kind of like a pepper colored. Like kind of black and white.
Okay.
But this stone is kind of golden.
Okay. Exile's gonna ask everybody to stay here. He's gonna go try something.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the exile going to try?
First, he's gonna go back towards the marble wall.
All will follow.
He just said, "Could you stay here?"
Oh.
Good lord.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes, he's got dark vision.
Okay, never mind.
Alright, so once he gets to here, he's going to actually stand in front of the marble wall, but he's going to close his eyes, and he's just going to mentally imagine that there is no wall in front of him. And he's going to repeat that to himself for a while until he's fairly convinced that if he walks forward, nothing's going to happen to him.
Okay.
And then he is going to just start walking forward.
So illustrate that for me on the map.
Alright, so he's walking in this direction. Alright, so he just runs into the wall.
Yeah, you take 2 damage.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a pretty hard wall.
Yep.
Well,
All right.
Made of marble.
I'm glad I asked everybody to stay behind so I didn't have to witness that.
Do I hear the thud?
No, it's not that. It's not that loud.
Okay. Well, now, actually, he will avoid going back to the group. He's going to head back north towards the, or back into the boss room and try to do the same thing with the illusionary wall.
Okay.
Or with the discolored wall, rather.
Okay. So tell me how you're gonna go about doing that.
All right. So what he's actually going to do. All right. This is what he's going to do. He's going to actually stand in one place and he's going to spin around for a long time until he is like sufficiently dizzy, right? And then he's going to close his eyes and he's going to stop in a direction that he doesn't know what it is. And then he's just going to start walking and looking for a wall.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll a die to see which direction he stops in?
Roll a d4. Okay, so you get a 3. You walk left.
Okay. Okay, so he will walk until he finds a wall, and then he'll put his hands on the wall and just start following the wall.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, you don't. Yeah, nope.
Okay, he continues to do this for a while. When he gets to here, does he still feel wall and keep going? I mean, he doesn't know what he's actually doing. He's just
Do you have the stone
just
in
trying
your
to-
hand? Do you have the stone in your hand?
yes,
And you feel the wall with the stone?
yeah.
I knew it.
Okay. You're completely blind and whatever, and you fall flat on your face as the wall
Okay.
opens up.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Then he will pocket the stone, stand up, and move back to the group.
Okay.
And he will let them know, like, hey, I found a way out. After he's sufficiently brushed himself off, because he doesn't want anybody to know that happened.
Alright. The party reveals a hidden wall that is a long, narrow tunnel preceding it.
And through the tunnel we shall go.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, I don't have like a map for it or anything, but like, you know, you just keep going and going and going. You walk through, and eventually you end up what seems to be a very, very familiar place. But in front of you, as you keep going, you see a ladder.
Exile will climb the ladder.
Get out of here.
Okay.
I'll follow behind him.
You see a hatch at the very top of the ladder.
Okay. Knock on the hatch.
Well, if you knock on it, it doesn't do anything.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
Alright, then push the hatch open.
You push the hatch open, and as you come out of the hatch, you are right in South Kinos again.
We're in Kinos, away from the donkey cart.
Yep.
It seems as if this place connected to South Kinos.
Yeah, I would have expected as much.
And that will be the end of the session.
Oh that poor donkey. All my food too. Oh, wait. Did you?
What are you expecting? Are you expecting that the donkey, like, I don't know, dies in a day? What the fuck?
Magic donkey.
Like, you could just walk out there and go get the donkey again.
It's the effort I have to put in.
Oh, well, wow. Rip, donkey, apparently you're not even worth the effort to walk a little bit to get.
We traveled for like half a day on the cart. I mean, that's half a day there, half a day back.
But it's kind of odd, isn't it? That a tunnel leading from South Kinos lead to this place? Do you think somebody put that there?
So, I want to get this straight.
No, I think it manifests naturally.
Could be.
Obviously, I know something's up, and I think it has something to do with that POS king.
You think so?
That's what my character thinks.
So, Kinos Hills is which direction away from Kinos?
Kinos Hills is south.
So it's South Kinos, then...
No, okay. Actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick. Okay. So, I mean, this is like perfectly fine for me to bring up for you guys. This is your map overall. Right here.
There we go.
Oh, so Kinos is QEYNOS?
Yeah.
That's not how I spelled.
Yeah. I mean, this is literally ripped out of EverQuest. Like, this whole thing. Not the plot or whatever, but, like, all the environments and stuff.
Maps. Right.
Yeah. So, but this is, like, completely lore fine. I mean, your characters would know. They're familiar with Kinos. They're familiar with Norath. The continent that you're on is called Antonica, and you haven't been to any of these places or whatever, but you know of them.
Well, I'm gonna spend the time to go over and grab my donkey and ride it back into town.
Okay.
The horses in the back.
And I make sure to feed my donkey there as well.
Okay.
So.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Feeding your donkey?
Feeding the donkey. Feeding the fucking donkey.
So we basically traveled underneath Kinos as well.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. It's very weird.
Well, we'll continue this next time, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
got mine. That's
Oh yeah.
All right. I got a couple
have-
things I want to teach you real quick
Yeah.
before I venturing off.
First off, like critique of the session.
Very good.
It's okay. Yeah, it was good.
Like just okay. I mean, I'm always looking for ways to improve, man. You know.
I think that what the only thing I can really think of that you would benefit from is describing in more detail like the environment that we're in.
Okay.
Because I was under the impression that we were in like a cave, but it sounded like the walls were more like foliage than they were cave.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a cave. And it's like, oh. Which is why I tried to dig up a fire pit.
I did.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did. Yeah. Okay.
But
I mean,
that makes sense now.
if you did say it, then just, I mean, maybe reinforce it a little more as time goes on. Just like, when you're describing something, be sure to reiterate some information about it that you think is important. But other than that, everything else is fine.
The detail is usually my strong suit.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it didn't really matter, but until I tried to burn down the entire dungeon.
Yeah.
Though that leads me to think that if I burn down the dungeon, it's going to lead into Kinos and cause a giant fire all throughout Kinos.
Okay.
If I'm thinking this right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you burn down what seems to be the inside of a tree, well, that's a problem.
Well, also, we were in an enclosed space and you wanted to make a fire, and I'm pretty sure my character would have actually stopped you before you did that. Like, he was fine with letting you just dig a hole if you wanted, but if you start trying to light a fire in an enclosed space, like, don't be stupid. Don't do that.
Okay.
You don't want to suffocate.
Now, I'm not talking big fire, I'm talking small one. Just big enough to heat up the pan, make food. Yeah.
As far as like hard fights like that, are you guys into those? Because like
Yeah, that was
I'm
fun.
okay with that.
I mean, some people they don't really like the difficulty. They like to, you know. But I like making my shit hard.
I don't mind it. As long as
I
it
like
makes
it.
sense. If it's just for the sake of being hard, it's kind of annoying, but it's
Yeah.
just fine.
Yeah, this one was fine because it's like, although it was hard, it was manageable because we just had to hold off the boars and attack the summoner. Because as soon as we got rid of the summoner, it got rid of the boar, which was 90% of our issue.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's a way out. There's like
That's
a way,
exactly what I was going to say. Is if the fight's hard, but there's a quote-unquote way out, then it's good. It's fine by me.
Yeah. You guys. Yeah. Okay. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Some fights I design are just very difficult. Like really
But
fucking hard.
see how you said that? You had designed it, so there's thought put into it. It's not just, oh, here, fight this fucking...
Yeah, like fight a CR level 3 monster. If you lose, well, it's on you.
yeah.
Yeah. You guys are level 1, by the way. So
Well,
Well,
we're
now
level
we're
2
level
now.
Level 2.
yeah, we're level 2 now. Yeah.
That said, the marble wall is still bugging me. I want that.
Dude,
I want that thing so bad.
The pressure plate we triggered brought
I
the
know.
wall down 100%.
I know. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. Be like, maybe we can come back later. But it leaves you curious. Like, what the fuck is behind that? How do we break that? How do we get behind that? That's what I want you guys to do.
Also, so the impression that I've gotten about Hasvalt is that he had some magic abilities and was, I mean, he was clearly upset that we hurt his pig. Which, I mean, yeah, you know, understandable.
You pissed him off.
Do all farmers have summon boar powers? Is that common, or?
Well, the fact that he rolled a 15 on the insight check and he still lied through his teeth, I feel like he's got a little more than just a farmer.
Well, it's either he was lying through his teeth or he was being genuine and he just was enraged and had knowledge of how to summon boars.
That's true. I'm thinking he's like a necromancer in disguise or some shit like that.
So, you know how you had the choice of killing him or not?
Yeah.
Let's just say there's a butterfly effect.
Well, there always is.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's what makes the story good.
I assume the next time we're going to start off by doing like negotiating with handing him over or something, not like, you know, he's just been handed over to the authorities. We're done now.
Well, I mean, you'll tackle.
You're still not in Kinos technically, so.
Oh, you are now.
Oh, we're walking.
But we just arrived.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would like to make sure that at least his boar gets buried with his family, if he even is like a resident of Kinos. I have to figure that out first. Like, if he's a real person, then I believe his story and that he's just a victim that ended up getting mad. But
Meanwhile, I'd be more than happy to just. I do.
You're cutting out, mate.
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, again, hey, there's a price to pay for killing somebody or not killing somebody.
There is.
Just say that, well, you'll find out.
We will.
Yeah, you will.
All right.
Yeah, you will.
I'm sure we will.
All right. So
This kind of relates to like in my campaigns, what I like to do is like I like to introduce illusion, because it really kind of makes you think about stuff, right? It's like, should we really do this? And then you kind of introduce like the reward risk reward factor, right? And it's like, what you do, that wasn't worth it, or it really was worth it, you know. But you go through like stuff. But then there's the choice, the freedom of choice. Do I want to kill this character? Well, if I don't, maybe he's just the fucking final boss, which is exactly what happened in the main campaign that I'm running with my in real life buddies. Because they didn't kill him, he's the fucking final boss of the campaign.
Oh, no.
He's hard. They're probably gonna wipe on him. Level 20. This guy's hard.
That's cruel.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is.
Life's a bitch.
Life's a bitch.
what you're telling me is we should just go through and kill everybody then. If there's nobody left alive.
Oh, this isn't Dark Souls.
If we've extincted the world, then there's no threats, so we're good.
So that's another thing too, is that I like to introduce the concept of morality. And like when you kill, like, and this hasn't been like a massive factor, but like when you perceive like people as innocent and you just kill them, your characters will question themselves. And like the more and more you do that, they will further kind of proceed to the dark side. And you kind of
this is why we didn't kill Hasvalt.
Yeah.
I mean, as fucked up as what he did was, I'm not sure my character would have done any different.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Me, I don't trust him, and I'm more than willing to
Oh yeah.
take him out because I know he's not good. He's definitely willing to lie and cheat, and I've dealt with so many people that have been like that I'm about ready 2 seconds away from just snapping his neck.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Like not torturing him, not anything like that. Just calmly and quickly, just ending it.
Yeah. Ending his life. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know, you never know.
I don't.
He could be
really
a
don't.
completely good guy, but only time will tell.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
But,
Weirdly, I don't.
Yeah. It doesn't seem that way, but hey man, a cornered jackal would do some pretty gruesome things.
And I don't think he actually killed any of them. It was the boar.
Yeah. Well, he did.
Well, I mean, he summoned more boars, so I mean, surely he's someone who makes others do his bidding. So I mean,
he's an animal handler.
Yeah, he's an animal handler, which tells me he's probably got. I mean, if you wanted to talk about mechanics, he's probably got a level or two of druid, which could potentially give him the ability to summon boars.
especially with how much damage he was doing to him.
But you got to ask yourself, if you were backed into a corner, faced with death, what would you do?
That's why my character's not keen on killing him. He is not entirely convinced that he would not have done the exact same thing in that position.
Yeah. Party conflict.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes it good. I mean,
And that's
you don't know.
And that's what really like grabs you onto the character. It's like, would my character have really done that? It kind of draws you in. Really draws you in.
Definitely makes you think.
Yeah. That's why I think I'm a good DM. I mean, I'm not mechanically like I can improve. But
Well, that comes with practice.
Yeah,
No one
yeah.
expects you to be a pro right after.
But as far as like plot and getting involved in the story and the lore and stuff. Oh yeah.
Hey, so far I'm liking it. So
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I love this. It's great. It makes you think. It makes you like actually look into what you're doing with your character. It's not like one of those simple, oh, I do this and there's nothing you have to worry about.
I'm not here to hold hands. I've been there. I hate it.
well, that's why you wanted some people who knew what they were doing. So
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not like I had a buddy. Yeah, he's a great DM or whatever. But man, this shit's so easy. I'm like, I kind of already know what's gonna happen, but you don't.
I'm just waiting for you to pull out the
what?
actual waifu chart, like an actual waifu.
Yeah. Well, you think that boar fight was hard? Heh. Okay.
We're just getting started, kids.
Just getting fucking started.
All right, you want to be taught about a few things?
Yeah.
All right, lighting is probably the first one, the most important one.